Oh, he's gonna drop the hammer. He's gonna put a little MC.
Does your headset still work ish? Was
Yeah, it works. It's just look.
it's kind of handy. You like you take it off. Steph is like asking you something. Hang on a second. Flip your earpiece off. Oh,
Wife,
okay. Put it
wife
back on.
starts
Yeah.
yelling in the background. What the fuck do you want?
The pinnacle of technology.
Watch Logitech come out with some shit like that. Like they see this and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's do that."
Give him 0 credit.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn my shit on anyways, and then when we decide to switch over, I'll just end it and then restart it again.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean entirely.
Oh,
It's like, you guys are ready to stream. We're gonna stop streaming so I can start streaming. What?
because of the whole Discord and Streamlabs working against each other. The second I open up Streamlabs, I can't go on camera on Discord. So if I want to put myself onto the whole Discord thing, I have to do it before I open up Streamlabs. I have to turn my camera on Discord and then open up Streamlabs. But then if I want to stream the game and show like my face at the same time, I have to turn off my camera on Discord. But in order for me to turn it on Streamlabs, I have to close Streamlabs and then reopen it again.
Right.
Okay, yeah. I have
You know,
a somewhat of the same issue.
So, I mean, I don't care to restart again. I'll just restart and be like, "Hey, I'm doing Hogwarts Legacy."
Woo.
Do you have what's it, a stream setup was so you have 4 cameras open?
I do.
Okay, because I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see what's going on in real time as opposed to watching my stream and reacting delayed like. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Sure. Okay, well, if that's the case, honestly, I'm really curious to see Hogwarts Legacy and how it runs and talk about all the shit surrounding it because it sounds hilarious.
Have you heard about the Wired review?
Oh yeah, I read it.
Okay. I didn't read it, but I just found out about it like not too long ago.
Oh, I
thought
actually
that was
read
kinda
the
funny.
entire review, and oh man, we I would like to see what you guys think about it. I went so far as to make sure and use a link that someone provided from the Wayback Machine just to make sure they don't get the ad revenue from visiting their site. um, yeah, so let's honestly, I don't think I have too much to say about The Last of Us episode 5. I guess I do have some things. I don't know why, but for some reason this episode to me just didn't it didn't stink as much as the other ones for some reason.
Are you already streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said it earlier. It was live. Damn it, now my fans, now that they know that you weren't streaming, they'll know that you don't just drop N-bombs randomly. Shit.
Great. Non-authentic Dan.
Okay, let's restart the stream.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so,
Hang on a second.
oh. What is he
Not
doing?
enough money.
Oh, he's darkening his room.
He's pissed.
He's got the mood light going on. It's,
Oh yeah. Set up my stream for you guys. I just
Set
wanna-
up that Pornhub music.
my camera might go dark at one point, and you might hear some.
Ugh.
Just don't pay attention to it. Don't pay attention to it.
That's a good thing I'm playing Diablo, isn't it? You sick fuck.
One thing that I found out, I find gross, is that I found out that people that have flashlights actually throw that thing in the dishwasher sometimes. I find that kind of gross.
Wait, they put it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, like they turn it inside out and put it in the dishwasher.
Oh.
I
And
don't
put
know.
detergent?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no kidding.
No
But like
idea.
that, wouldn't that kind of ruin the material or something?
I don't know.
I would imagine so, but then again,
I gotta buy
maybe
one
they
and
weren't-
look it up. What?
I gotta test this theory for myself. Meanwhile, they're doing it because they like the tingly sensation they get down there.
Ooh.
It's like it gives you
Also-
static shocks. Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen.
Also, the now new underlying cancer. Yay, cancer!
The underlying cancer. What would give you cancer?
I don't know, just maybe
Why
the
you getting
material, the
cancer?
plastic, who knows?
It's like,
It was a
here, we're gonna
protective
sell you
layer.
stuff.
Now it got destroyed, and
Somewhere down the road, like the CEO of Cascade is like, it gave him fucking cancer. It's like, well, we never thought they'd shove it up their dick. It's like,
We never thought that the combined material of a fleshlight and the soap of Cascade would combine into cancer. But now we know. Now we know how to stop it. The cure was in the fleshlight all along.
no man. So, speaking of flapping about, flesh and material and ooziness, episode 5.
Yeah.
Let's yeah, I always ask you guys to start, but I'll start this time if that's all right.
Go for it.
All in all,
I want to blab.
that was my opportunity to shine.
You took my spotlight.
everyone was like, PT was gonna say something. Oh,
Okay, it's okay, guys. So, there were guys and their characters, and those characters did things, and
Just one last thing before I start. Does my sound different, or do I
Sounds
sound
fine.
different?
not particularly.
no, you
Okay.
sound fine.
Okay, no, just because I flipped some knobs in the back of my mic, and it's supposed to take the sound differently. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to see if it changed anything.
I apologize. No, I don't really notice much difference.
I think key.
Okay, cool.
So here we
yeah, go
are
ahead.
during peak hours of the Super Bowl, making a review on Last of Us. Let's go.
Oh, is it going on right now?
No,
I have
it's
no
happening
idea.
at 6.
It
Oh,
what?
it happens
Wait.
at 6. Shit,
Yeah,
I was
it
thought it
happens
happened in
later.
the afternoon.
I thought Super Bowl was in the
No.
afternoon.
No, it happens around 6ish.
Okay.
Dan then missed the entire Super Bowl.
So yeah, so I thought the episode, I liked it, honestly. All in all, it was good. I thought the action was good. I like Sam and his Sam and Harry. I think Harry's his brother's name, right?
Dean.
Henry.
Sorry. I like the story that they portrayed with them. I was really worried at the start of the episode. I thought they were gonna do like an episode 3 thing, where the whole episode was gonna be the focus of them, and we're not gonna see Joel and Ellie. But they very quickly got back to Joel and Ellie, and the whole story progressed with them, which was nice. I appreciated it. 2.5 Men chick again, didn't care for her character. I for a second I got worried that the story was gonna go woke because of the fucking hatred that she has for the dude, and watching the people in her surroundings, like, who are helping her defend and stuff. I was like, wait, is she after him just because he's black? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I was expecting something like that to come out, but no, it's because he killed her brother, the leader of the resistance, or some crap. And apparently that actress has been catching a lot of flack on Twitter for her portrayal of this character in the show.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, she's been
I
catching
see.
a lot of flack. People have been telling her. She made a few statements where she was saying, like, how, yeah, no, your leader of a rebellion doesn't need to look rough and tough and gruff and sound threatening, and it's like, leaders of rebellions can look like me. That's what she was saying, and I was like, yeah, fair enough, but I didn't buy it, and your character sucked. So, but it's not just her fault. It could be chalked up to writing also. It was a really weak motivation for sacrificing a whole fucking rebellion just for that. Number one. And number two, I said it last time, this poor girl, she fell victim of typecasting. She was too long in that role, and I can't help but see that. Like, it's like Robert Downey Jr., I can't help but see Tony Stark wherever he goes now,
That's fair.
So it sucks, but that's what it is when you stick with a role for too long. I still don't understand why they made the younger brother deaf. I didn't understand the purpose of that. A part of me thinks maybe they were like, yeah, let's do the storyline. People are going to love it. It's going to be amazing. And then they're like, yeah, but this little boy can't act. Oh, shit. All right, well, make him deaf. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? I didn't look it up, but maybe it's one of those things where that little boy actually is deaf, and they wanted to include, like, somebody with a disability for a diversity quota status meet, whatever. But nonetheless, I thought the story was well told. The bloater scene, I liked it. I thought it was nice. I thought it was stupid how they went full on World War Z / Gears of War there for a second, where things just came bolting out of the ground. It was kind of bizarre how that went down, but I appreciated seeing the bloater come out, and we saw an in-game death animation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I thought was nice.
I marked out completely. Just yeah, that's the good represent off, yeah.
And I'm really happy that they didn't change the ending of Sam and Henry's story at all. They kept it just as bleak and just as dark as it was in the game. I didn't appreciate how they kind of changed the things, like where Ellie knew what was going on and she thought that by putting her blood on the wound would heal him. And I was like, bitch, if that's how it worked, then we don't need to kill you to extract the virus at the end of the game. It's like
It's a good thing she's wrong, otherwise the show's over, right?
Exactly. I was really hoping it wasn't gonna work, or it wasn't gonna slow down the transition at all, or whatever you want to call it. Because if it did, then it was like, okay, well, you defeated the whole purpose of the end of extracting the virus from her brain, which in turn would kill her to make a vaccine. And the shittiest thing about this whole episode to me was, again, that chick Kathleen. Ah, man, like the leader of the rebellion, such a stupid character. You know?
Yep.
She doesn't know they plan on killing her? What?
Oh shit! I didn't realize the chat was going off. Sorry. Doesn't know the plan, but she doesn't know they plan on killing her. Who the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I too am confused.
Yeah. Or maybe killing off her character. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, I just thought her plan was incredibly stupid. You're sacrificing you fought this entire rebellion to have your own thing. Oh, that's true. The actress doesn't know. Yeah, I still, because Bella Ramsey never played the game and she doesn't know the story. That was a specific request from the development team to make sure she doesn't know anything about the story. But it doesn't change. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't really change much.
But yeah, so the thing I don't understand about, I don't know why they wrote Kathleen this way, but it's like you have an entire rebellion that you're trying to lead, but you're focusing on this one guy who killed your brother, when at the end you still say that you sympathize with the reasons as to why he's doing it, so it makes no sense why he's such a top priority on your list. And then on top of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but in episode 4 we saw like the ground breaking, like cracking, like something was coming out from under it.
Yeah.
And then in episode 5, well, we saw what happened. It fucking cracked and shit came after them. And so, like, you didn't tell anybody this was happening. You kept that under wraps so you can go after Henry. Like, that makes no fucking sense at all, you know?
It happened in a completely different place, too. Like, they went into some school.
Yeah.
Like, it was basically the gymnasium from the game. You're like, oh, cool, they're referencing that. Maybe they're going to have some kind of action set piece that happens there. No.
Yeah.
No, we're just doing a random city.
Ugh.
It seemed like a waste.
It was strange. And then I noticed some small things that they changed, like the scene where they were playing soccer in the underground school there, in the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that scene was in the game was a lot more bleak. It was a lot darker. If you went around and read the letters and stuff that were laying around, it was actually a small community that was being developed, and then they found out that the infection was spreading, and that Fedra was on their way, and how they were gonna kill them, and they didn't know how to protect the children, so they just rounded up all the kids in the room and shot them, and then shot themselves. You know, so it was very bleak in the game, but in the TV show they didn't address that at all. We were supposed to believe. I think Joel said a line where, yeah, probably they got infected and that was it. You know, I feel like the show is really pulling its punches. It's holding back. It's trying not to make it too bleak, which is unfortunate because this is a great opportunity to show them the reason why people like the story so much was because despite how shit things you see are, Joel still found a reason to fight for Ellie. I just feel like that's probably a message that they're skipping on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me this episode. I liked it overall. To me, the previous episode was still the better one, the best one I've seen so far. And yeah, that's it. So whoever wants to go next, it's weird. I have nothing to say about the episode. It wasn't the best. It wasn't bad at all. It's just to me, it wasn't super memorable either for some reason.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree. I feel like she was, what's it? She was like a budget Abby, but like maybe like 5 cents cheaper on a budget Abby. Like, there wasn't really anything like there really wasn't anything special that was like brought to light. Like all she did was just, oh, I have this motive. I'm out for revenge, but there was no real impact to it. And the same thing with Abby. It's like they tried to make her seem like the victim in the whole scenario. It's like, oh, okay, I feel for you, but no, not really. Like at least Abby was slightly more believable. Like she lost her parents from like a young age. She didn't really understand a lot of stuff at that time. She was still very young.
Hmm.
So like I can kind of understand her trying like being motivated from a very young age up to that point and wanting to get revenge. Whereas I don't really know much about Caitlyn and how her brother had died. You only know it's like, oh yeah, he got killed, and I just want to get revenge on Henry because he killed him for a reason that made sense.
Hmm.
Whereas like Abby kind of learned it towards the end of the game, or towards as I guess as the game went on. I don't really remember much of the second game, so I can't really
Oh,
justify what really
I
happened. But
know.
she,
I killed him because it made sense. Fuck him. It's like, I just can't get over it. It's funny.
I,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow. Go for it.
it's just that I don't know. There really wasn't like much motivation for me to be like invested in her as a character. Just like, oh cool, they just tried her. I feel like they're just trying to tie in like some extra story to all the characters now, just to give them a little bit more something, rather than giving them something to deal with like straight up with Ellie and Joel and make that the actual interaction. It's just like,
That
here, we'll what's it? Get them into the story with some other kind of backstory, and then they interact with Joel and Ellie, but only for like a little bit. It's mostly just the other thing that they're trying to interact with, and not so much trying to like find some kind of common ground with Joel and Ellie, or them trying to like they were trying to treat them like what's it? They were going to be traveling together, trying to treat them like as a new pair of people that were going to be there together, and then they end up dying, just like they did in the game.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it felt like they had to put in a story to these characters to give them more depth, but it didn't really do much of it. Like at least the one with Frank and Bill was nice. It was a nice little story for them, but they could have done it a bit. I still think they could have done it a bit better. I think you all agree with that,
Yeah,
and I feel like a lot of other people agree with it. But I don't know. I wasn't really invested in her whole story.
but to be
But
fair,
the action,
sorry, I liked how they developed Sam and Henry's story
yeah,
early on. Like it was short and it established why we should care about these characters, and
yeah,
that was before the whole storyline came out of, oh my god, they're chasing them, they're after them because he killed her brother. It was just
yeah,
you were just invested in these two characters wanting to survive. You know,
yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, no, it seemed like a pretty bad reason to like literally go around town and just start executing and kill, like literally killing off an entire city, just to be like, I want to get revenge on my brother, so let's kill everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kill everyone. You don't want to help me find my brother's killer. Well, I guess I have to execute you now, just to
Hmm.
show that I'm a mean son of a bitch.
Yeah. No, her
I'm a
character is fucking.
badass. I kill everybody. So
That's
badass.
just
Her
that's how
character.
badass I am. I just
I chalk
kill
her character
people
up to
for
poor writing. It's really bad writing for her character arc.
Oh
And
no,
yeah,
I
and
absolutely agree.
it's funny because the very few times that they choose to deviate from the game and introduce brand new characters, they do an absolute shit job of it. Like
yeah, no
it's
kidding.
shocking. Eh? All right.
No, like I said, Bill and Frank was like at least it had a nice story. It was pretty well done. It wasn't like I still think they could have done better, but it was done well. People really liked the episode. I think we all kind of liked the episode. I think we wanted to see a different direction of it,
Yeah.
but it was still a good episode. No, like no matter how you want to say it, it didn't feel like Last of Us, but it still did.
Hmm.
This
Yeah.
just felt like let's just tack on a villain story and some minor revenge plot. Have fun with that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel pretty much the same way. It's like it's that TV treatment of a video game, right? Whereas
Yeah,
like you have characters in a video game, it's cool because the video game takes out most of your time. You're interested in that, so it doesn't really matter about the sub characters. Like these brothers were practically sub characters, like a little emotional feel here and there, but ultimately throughout the game you don't really care as much.
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, it's impactful. It's like Full Metal Alchemist, right? Where
Hmm.
spoiler,
Wait,
where
wait, Brotherhood or the other one?
same result. Girl and dog turn into a
Okay.
hybrid. People are
Oh,
fucked
you're
about
going
it.
that route. Okay.
Yeah, like you want something you want something a little shocking. Like realistically, seeing a dude like kill his younger brother who he clearly cares for, but he turned infected, so he had to, and then realizing what he did and blowing his own head off. Like it's still something that goes like, oh fuck. It's like it's still an oh fuck moment in a game filled with oh fuck moments. So like
Yeah.
they included those characters, and the TV treatment makes them go, okay, since these characters are basically blind as fuck in the game, these people need a backstory. How can we make an episode about it? Okay, cool. Let's introduce this 2.5 man girl who no one seems to believe is actually. I said half man, didn't I? But anyways, but regardless, let's inject this actress into a role about like some selfish like I don't know. It's just it's I agree that it's very unconvincing. Like she's just that for her to play that role misses that menacing feel. Like it's a sister who lost her brother, right? And
Hmm.
she wants to turn the city upside down to find the person who was responsible. But then you see her and you're like, lol, I could shoot you in the face, no one would really care. It doesn't command that respect. Oh, okay, what if I do something that's opposing to her? How is she a strong leader to accumulate such a cult following from these people that they're willing to listen to her, even though realistically, a guy in his teens could probably take her? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have that menacing factor, but then you're trying to take that into a subplot to go with two brothers who basically meant almost nothing in the game. So it like I find it suffered that TV treatment where you had to
Well,
make basically something out of nothing.
I don't know if I agree with the statement that the two brothers meant nothing in the game. It was a huge
Okay.
plot point that.
Oh yeah. But I meant like in okay, well like in the grand scheme of it, it does it like okay, like it has like an emotional point, blah blah blah. But in like in the grand scheme of it, you're at the end. Do you want to save Ellie? Do you want to get the cure? You have this. Like they've already been through a lot. Like in the grand scheme of it, the brothers aren't really a big driving point as far as the game progression goes. Like morally, sure, but like as a whole, maybe not as much.
And because the brother storyline in the game, if I remember it correctly, it was that what their to me their point in the story when it comes to the game was that it put into question what it is you're fighting for, like what it is you're trying to accomplish here, and also is anything at all any of this worth it? Because I remember after that scene, and we kind of saw it at the end of the episode. Ellie was like, "Ugh, I'm done with people. I don't give a shit anymore." You know what I mean? And it helped push that development between Joel and Ellie because I think it's very obvious now. Ellie's in a position where she's fucking down. She made a friend dies, um,
It's not
and
just that, like she also instilled hope into him, saying like,
yeah,
okay, my blood is the vaccine. Like my blood should be able to do something, knowing completely like yeah,
hmm,
okay, blah blah blah. She didn't know it would kill her, but like normal people don't know how a vaccine is made. It's not necessarily going around killing a bunch of people just for one vaccine, you know?
yeah,
Like you don't have access to the medical shit that you need to make a vaccine, so a little girl's not going to know that rubbing an open wound with an open wound is going to do anything. You know, this is not
correct,
X-Men. So
yeah,
she doesn't know better, but she thought that she could possibly help him, and he believed the fact that, like, even to a degree, I'm sure he knew that he was fucked realistically, but to a degree, she was giving him hope. And then for him to turn infected, and then like the I'm sorry at the end, clearly, like it shows that she actually gave a fuck, and she essentially let somebody down.
yeah. And Ananda says I'm not sure to explain it properly, but the woman leader, okay, we'll call her 2.5 men. I forgot her name. There was something creepy about her voice, how calm and poised it was. I'm not sure. I don't think it's believable, but there was a creepy factor in my opinion. Well, yeah, well, it was.
Just have the deadpan delivery.
Yeah.
You see, I wouldn't. To me, it's not a creepy factor. It's more of a cringe factor in the sense because like when you're watching a horror movie and something creepy is happening, you want to look away. And you're like, oof, I don't want to like, your mind races and what goes on. But when you see something that's really, really awkward, like an uncomfortable situation, a part of you is like, oof, man, do I want to see this right now? You know? Like, to me, the two are very closely related. So, to me, it was more of a cringe factor than a creepy factor. But, I mean, some people will see a calm demeanor associated with randomly murdering people as creepy, for sure. you know, Jeffrey Dahmer. So
Yeah.
so okay, yeah, she says cringe is a better way, yeah. Um, but yeah,
Yeah. So with the brothers is like, okay, with blah 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 said, it was like it was neat that they actually had a whole backstory for them for characters who essentially had no backstory outside of that they're brothers.
hmm
So it was cool. And then they dropped a line. I wrote it down like specifically where he was like, oh well, I guess I didn't bring it up, so that's fucked on me. But anyways, he dropped a line where like basically, long story short, like not everybody is like, you know what? I'm just gonna bring it up because I'm fucking it up now. Excuse me. Wow, what a bad flow. Jesus.
this is why we need him to have a camera so we can see him furiously
See me scramble.
searching through his documents.
My documentation.
I have papers right here. He's like throwing papers all over the place, going through a binder. He finds a note. He puts it up on camera. See, I have it written down.
Everything is saved. Well, anyways, move on.
Oh, okay. We don't have the quote. Gotcha.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, but the thing is that
Fantastic.
I feel like in the game, Ellie was put into a position where
Oh.
she doesn't believe anymore. Oh, you got it?
I did, yeah. I'm the bad guy because I did bad guy things. Even though he's like the
Yeah.
moral of the story is like he said it, but then it's like there's so much foreshadowing with that statement that like okay, he's
Yeah.
trying to save somebody that he loves, but he ended up fucking everybody else in the process.
Absolutely.
And then if you know the game, then it foreshadows pretty much the end of it.
hmm
And I thought it was pretty interesting that he said that, and that's like one of those revelations
But yeah.
where like the brothers actually matter in the moral of the story thing. It's just I don't know.
For people that didn't play the game, that is a huge foreshadowing moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you look back, you're gonna be like, "Ooh."
I was
that's
still
even-
kind of expecting like Joel to have chipped up and said something like, "Nah, you're not the bad guy," or something to that extent. But he just sat there. I was like, "Yeah, I guess you're the bad guy."
He probably
He
he
fucked up.
probably knew where he was coming from because he's already
Yeah.
killed a bunch of people to protect Ellie, right?
Yeah.
And like the progress of the relationship, hence like episode 4, was like starting to come to fruition. Maybe he just kind of like had this quiet contemplation of fuck, he's right. I would murder this entire town just to save Ellie. It's true.
If I remember that scene correctly, he just stayed quiet, got up, and they said time to go or some shit like that. If I remember the scene correctly. So and
Yeah,
yeah,
more or less.
I think I would have appreciated it had he acknowledged it and said, doesn't make you the bad guy because of such and such, or if they went the opposite direction and he said like how, well yeah, maybe you're the bad guy when I have the chance to make it right or whatever. Like make it so that he disagrees with him. Sorry, he agrees with him that he is the bad guy. And then when it comes towards that scene that's going to show up at the end of the show, where he's going to realize that he's also that person, another moment of a moment that ties itself up towards the end of the episode, just like a callback to that, versus just silence right now. That's just
Personally, I do like the silence just because like the imagination kicks in, right? You're like, I wonder what he's thinking. Does he agree?
that's
I'm
it.
intrigued
Yeah.
how it progresses. So yeah. Yeah, the rest of it, I feel like there was too much backstory, but not enough explanation with it. Like, okay, how is he a great man? Why does this kid actually talk to him as in depth as he is? Why is he super mad? Or why is, like there's still a lot of like whys, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then for it to just kind of come to a crushing end with the horde and everything. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So it was a bunch of backstory for virtually no reason, just for them to kill themselves anyways. Oh, okay, cool. I feel like I just wasted my entire time with
It was
this episode.
half-assed, like you said. It was
It's a good thing
half-assed.
that the episode was cool to watch, because fuck me, did I just waste my time?
Yeah. Because like you said,
It's
it
like-
was
it's
a
like-
half-assed backstory, and then all of a sudden it just came to an abrupt end. All of it.
Yeah. Like, as far as, like, writing and how it goes in the progression, I think it was kind of poop.
Yeah.
Like, if you had, like, a couple episodes to go on it, like, realistically, if they're going to go the TV route, they should have went TV route. Just, like, don't try to summarize the entire story in, like, 9 episodes. Like, progress, make it an actual, like, season 1, this is what it covers. Season 2, don't rush through it. If you're going to add so much backstory, like, it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
To like expand a little bit to why the fuck we should care about any of this and not just okay, cool, it's just some family feud drama and oh, these kids killed themselves anyways, cool. Well, Ellie, we're closer, right? Cool, moving on, episode 6.
And I remember in the game there was like a moment between the kid and Ellie. I think the item in which they bonded with together was that comic book that they were reading in the episode.
Yeah.
And in the game it was an action figure, if I'm mistaken. The brother, the younger one, he found this action figure like a transformer or something, and his brother told him leave it, wouldn't have room for that kind of crap. And what's funny enough is like you're in free roam when this is happening, you know, in the game. If you follow Ellie, she'll actually walk up to that toy and pick it up and put it in her backpack. And it ties into later in the game in the cutscene where she brings out that toy and tries to comfort Sam
Damn.
because he asked her, like, "Are you scared? You know, are you ever afraid?" Because he's bit and he doesn't want to tell her. And then she brings out the toy and she gives it to him, and that was the way of showing that she cared in the game. You know, and she wanted to make sure this person was all right. Nanas Banana says, I think the backstory was good. It made you feel closer to the characters. It added layers to their characters. It gave you hope that they would survive. But then at the end of the day, it's The Last of Us. Like I said, I agree. I think the opening backstory for Sam and Henry was good, but the backstory for Kathleen, her brother, that tier 1 bearded soldier that she had there, Tommy.
He's badass. I hope he survives.
Yeah,
Oh no, he straight up died.
yeah, like their story, the backstory was just so weak. Like they kept saying how
I was
her
actually
brother was
expecting
fantastic and amazing.
Yeah.
I was expecting a bit of resistance out of him too when she was starting to be when she was starting to tell him to like execute all the people and do this.
Well, because
Like,
you
he
saw
seemed like he was
reluctance in his face.
Yeah, like
Fights.
but he just went along with it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more out of him. I was expecting more out of both of them. At least a little bit more out of her, but yeah, just the payoff was really bad.
yeah. But the one thing that I did notice, and I noticed it when Hybrid was mentioning the scene where, she when Henry took out his brother and that was the reason he blew out his brains, and it reminded me of the scene when Joel had the sniper in the building and he was covering Ellie and the rest of them while they were running away from the horde. All stuff ripped straight from the game, which is, you know, it's okay. It's nice to see. But the two things I'll say is that Pedro Pascal's acting in the episode was fantastic in that scene. Like, I don't know why, but I actually bought that he was genuinely worried for Ellie. Like,
I agree.
like he was like you saw that he was like, no, I'm not letting this girl die this way, you know, and turn on plot armor, and all of a sudden every shot he took lands. But before that, his shots wouldn't land. I thought that was nice, and also the scene where Henry takes his own life. They don't show it to you, right? Because they don't want to be too violent about it. I guess they'd be too raw with it, which normally I would say is like kind of shitty. Like, show me what happens, you know. Let me see the brutality of this world. But the fact that they but the fact that they showed you Ellie's face and her reaction to the shot, Bella Ramsey's acting there was quite on point. Like I felt like she was like, no, please don't. And when he took his life, she just broke down.
Like even the whole graveyard scene where, well, like, yeah, I guess it was the graveyard scene where they're basically burying the bodies and she dropped everything and walking away, and she feel like you could sense that she felt like a complete ass. Like, she did pretty good.
Yeah. She did, honestly. Bella Ramsey's acting was, to me, it was on point in this episode, and it was funny to see Pedro Pascal. Well, it was funny to see Joel's character really take a moment to say goodbye to these people that he buried, and Ellie's like, let's just move on because I'm sick of losing people, you know. And I think that was the whole purpose of this episode, because like I said, in the game, these two characters drove that relationship between Joel and Ellie, where Joel had to like console Ellie and make her understand like this is a part of the world, like you need to learn from this and you need to move on, you know. Versus just sulking and moping around and that's it. And I think that's what they're going to explore in the TV show. They're going to use this as the reason for them to develop their relationship further. I hope that's the case. I saw the teaser for episode 6 came out, but I didn't watch it yet, so I have no idea what to expect from it. I'll take a look for it at it after, maybe while we're checking out Hogwarts, just to see what it's about. But yeah, so sorry. Was that it for your thoughts, Hybrid? Sorry, I cut you
No,
off.
it's fine. Yeah, continue.
No, but that's
I'm
it.
I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna switch the laundry.
Oh,
That's right.
Otherwise, it's The Last of Us in his house.
He's gonna have The Last of Us in his laundry.
Bananas says, the way I saw the last scene, it was just her feeling defeated, not being able to save the boy, but also what you said. Yeah, pretty much. Like I mean, like I gave Bella Ramsey a lot of shit in the previous episode because, like I said, I felt like her acting's not on point and she was just belting out her lines, you know. And the reason why I felt that was because her lines were copy paste from the game. I felt like that was the director or the writers of the episode saying, "No, you have to say this line because that line is said in the game." You know, there's no direction on how to do it properly. It just says, "Say this line. Make sure you fit it in there." You know, whereas the scenes in this episode that I thought was great acting was the scenes when they weren't speaking, when they had to convey an emotion, when she had to observe Henry take his life, when Joel genuinely feared for Ellie being killed. Those are the moments where I thought the best acting happened. So
When they actually had to act.
yeah. So
No,
yeah.
I agree. It was great. Like I actually really liked the episode. Well, I'm also a big. I like my action.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought the episode was pretty good. I still think all the backstory crap was rushed, but
Yep.
like I'm not complaining about it
Is
per
it
se.
is it your best
It
episode so far?
was- as far as action goes, yeah.
Mm.
As far as Last of Us content, like to be fair, I don't know. Like I've already played the game, so I'm a little over the whole like relationship thing. Like I've already seen it, so it's not.
No, I get it.
No, it's
I
just
get
I've already seen it, so like I don't care as much. Like it'd be cool to see like portrayed in live action and everything, but like I'm watching the TV show to watch a TV show at this point.
Yeah, but
So I thought this episode was cool. It had like a bunch of action. At least I understood what was going on. Blah blah blah. The episode before, like I like the development, but I didn't really find it as strong of an episode, like an engaging episode. Like I thought that while watching it, I kind of like teetered off a bit to go like, I wonder what else I need to be doing. Okay, cool. They're still just chilling and talking about things. Oh, look, 2.5 Men girl. And then, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it wasn't as engaging. Like this one was more engaging because it actually had a little more stakes, albeit the stakes weren't really as drawn, but still, like
Oh, and Bananas asking if there's going to be more episodes with the bloater. I know
I
there's
hope
going to be
so.
more. There's going to be more. The,
I hope so.
The bloater plays
gym.
a huge role. Oh, the gym part's gone. That was supposed to happen
Oh,
with
yeah, I
Bill.
know. It
But
just would have been cool.
they're going to go to the University of Wisconsin or something, where they're supposed to find the Firefly's initial base of operations, and that's where they bump into a serious bloater. And it's actually a turning, well, not a turning point, but it's actually a problem in the game. Like a big one, one that you have to come around, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna. So the bloaters, he should make a comeback for that scene, anyways.
It's not just one bloater, right? So,
No, there's not just one, but there's very few of them because my understanding is that in the world, it takes about 14 years for something to turn into a bloater, and they often don't make it that far.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
So yeah, so I'm really curious to see if they're gonna to explore that. And the other thing I wanted to mention, what you said about the action, I love the action scenes that they built out in the episodes. Like in episode 4, after the truck crashed into the shop and Joel was taking people out, I loved it. In this scene, the action scenes, in episode 5, it was quite good. Like Joel defending them and them trying to make it through the streets of the village and whatnot. To be honest,
What was
it's
he-
good
yeah.
action. Like it's
I
not
thought it was pretty good.
it's not cheesy action. It's not unbelievable, like Fast and Furious action. No, it was believable, risky moments in the TV show. But what I'll say is that, like you mentioned, that you're over the relationship, like you've seen it develop and flourish, or you're more here to see how they can portray the the challenges that they would have to overcome. What the reason why I'm so invested in the relationship is because the action moments in the game to me are only heightened by that emotion. Like
That's fair.
if you were to cut to a scene like this, okay, this is gonna be like spoilers for people that didn't play the game, but if you were to like start an episode and you just see Ellie like on top of a guy's chest with a machete and slicing his face up with no explanation, you'd be like, damn, that's fucking brutal, you know? But if you go back and then you find out that's actually the guy who tried to who's a cannibal and tried to make a move on her and Joel is back somewhere with a hole in his stomach and she's worried about him. She just wants to get medicine. Like, you see, that emotional storyline that builds up is what made that scene so intense to me. It was all that crap that led her to want to slice this man's face up, you know? So that's why I'm still invested in the story, and I want to, because for me, action for the sake of action, like I can watch The Walking Dead for that, you know. I think I
No, no, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
you think the
'Cause,
story,
like,
the emotions
'cause, like,
better in The Walking
no, no,
Dead.
no. Okay, here I'll explain. Because like I was reading what Anna banana
Oh, okay.
that and then banana. I was reading what they were saying, and yeah, I do agree that having too much action is boring. But like outside of 5 minutes of people shooting, the last episode basically like had almost nothing of real substance. It's like that's why people don't. I don't know. To hear like, how do I explain this? Like normal conversations are boring. Exaggerated conversations are more entertaining to listen to. You still need like a hook. And to me, just I don't know, talking amongst each other is just I don't know, it drifts. I drift a little. I happen to drift a little when it lasts a little too long.
But you
And I
see,
thought that episode 4 was a lot of talking.
yeah, I agree.
It's really just that simple. It's just it was a lot of fucking talking. And like I found that like because there's a lot of talking, the sense of urgency wasn't there. You're in a new town. You should have a sense of urgency when people attack you.
Yes,
So
but you see,
I don't know.
At least,
It's like,
at least keep the threat like a bit
yeah,
alive. There. 'Cause
it's like
it just seems like all these episodes outside of I don't know, like the second one, there hasn't really been much you've seen of the zombies, or even much to see with like
pretty much because like they're an
the
underlying
raiders
threat,
or
right?
yeah.
Like they're
I
there.
get,
Why are these places so abandoned? I get that it's not you don't want it to portray like just another zombie movie, but at the same time you're practically portraying it like they don't exist. Like the people are like, don't go outside of the walls, you might get fucked up. Well, so far apparently not really. You could just ride through the countryside, no problem.
yeah.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like the sense of urgency wasn't there. In this episode, there was a sense of urgency. Like people were trying to actively find these people. It wasn't action packed until really the last, like what, 10, 15, 20 minutes of the episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
but
And like
can
it
you
was cool.
agree? Can you agree that the sense of
Oh,
urgency was killed or dampened for the motivation behind the reason why they were looking for them?
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
It
Yeah.
felt
So
stupid.
I'm not really. I don't really care about the reason. To be fair, like the guy
I
basically
honestly
really had
thought that like when you
half the
first
town. Like what?
no,
Go
I
ahead.
was,
What were you
no, I was gonna say I honestly thought like whatever was going on at the beginning of the whole episode where you see people getting like lynched and everyone's getting killed. I thought this was just like maybe stuff that was happening before the pandemic, like people were in panic.
Right?
But then it was just like, oh, she's just aimlessly killing people for the sake of aimlessly killing people. Again, it seemed pointless.
No, but that was a
It was
flashback.
also no, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Okay.
it seemed like it was a nice like it seemed like it was a flashback, but it seemed like a pointless flashback just to show that she was just aimlessly killing people. There was no real
Well,
substance to the reason that she was.
no,
killing
that's
everybody
not what
there.
I got from that. I got that even Joel mentions that at one point. He said that KC Fedra was the worst, meaning Kansas City. And she said it like Fedra in that state. They were brutal as fuck. They were raping people. They were taking things away from them. They were apparently the worst. So this was basically people saying enough and taking out Fedra in the most brutal ways that they could because of what they did to them. That was my understanding of it, unless I'm not remembering it correctly. Bananas. I guess I'm not totally interested in the whole zombie aspect. I don't care for it too much. I'm interested in the social human aspect of it, how they're surviving day after day, and not just killing zombies. It takes a lot of emotional strength to survive that kind of reality. Wow, she's getting deep. But I think
I
that's
don't know,
what the
but
hybrid's saying.
But I don't know.
What?
Like that feels like you kind of want to see them like try and build like I don't know like a garden and watch them build that garden and do something with that garden and feed people with that garden. But you know they have the zombies to have to worry about. They have to have that sense of urgency to like they have to bring the zombies into it so
That's for
you can
zombies.
see like oh that's why they have to barely be able to build that garden like that whole scene with Frank and Bill when they build the strawberries like you understood that like for
They
them it was like a miracle thing to build that whole to make strawberries and enjoy something that they had from a long time ago that was nice but you had the zombies there to kind of like bring that out of them to show them like that it was something of substance, rather than just like, oh cool, they're surviving, they're doing this thing. It's like, okay, let's get a bit more of that, but have the zombies there to show, like have some kind of sense of urgency, or have something that's going on to make them try and keep that alive. I think you still kind of need the zombies to kind of, I don't know how to put it, but I think you understand what I'm trying to get at.
Well,
Like to, like
okay,
to have them as a driving point, I think is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Have
yeah,
them as a
because like
motivating
basically it's
factor.
like the difference between Last of Us and Fallout. Like
Yeah,
once they're like, okay, cool, you have like the social interaction, human aspect, blah blah, and like that's cool. But like on one aspect, like think about it like socially and the human aspect. Do you really expect a lot of people to be like, man, I really care about this person. I'm gonna do anything for it in a post-apocalyptic world, realistically, or are they gonna like do pretty much what the opposite happens, like rape, pillage, this, look out for number one, etc., etc. Like,
I don't.
does that make
Yeah,
sense before?
like
Like I don't know, like
I'm
the
torn.
human aspect. I just feel like the human aspect in reality wouldn't be nearly as strong. So to watch it in the show and then assume that you also shouldn't see zombies, which are the driving point to human extinction to begin with,
Mhm.
seems a little faulty. But I could also understand that too much zombies is a dumb thing.
But yeah, it's just Banana Banana says I agree with that to have them as a driving point, and yeah, I think that's correct. You need to have them as a driving point. You need to have them as a motivating factor and as the reason why the story is pushing forward. And I have to admit that in this show, they're kind of failing to
I thought
like
that-
you said, he drove through the whole fucking countryside, not a damn thing was there. Joel explained that they won't be infected out here because it's too far from the city and that kind of stuff, and because it's a hive mind, they have to grow these tentacles and touch each other and speak to each other. So I think that's why there's these large areas where there's nothing, there's no zombies, you know.
That's fair.
And no, but
It seems a little like.
but to me that
if I were to
kind of
argue
took
the-
away.
If I were to argue the opposite, like their whole point is to infect all humans, right? So why wouldn't there be roamers?
Well, that's it. And in the game, there were
Yeah, and the game there very much was.
they were all
I was,
over.
I was actually gonna say that I found the first couple of seasons of The Walking Dead did a pretty good job of that. Like you had the whole survival aspect, but the
Yeah.
zombies were constantly around. They're like
It was
you knew that
in
they
the
were
town,
there,
but
but
the
they
country plus people.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like I found the begin like like I said I haven't seen anything past season 4, but everything that they were doing up until like the beginning seasons when they were trying to set up everything and they were having all the human interaction, but you knew that the zombies were there and you knew that something was going to happen with them and they were a real threat, but they were still trying to survive. I thought that they executed that a lot better than the way Last of Us is at the moment.
Yeah,
Like it literally
Zombies,
feels like
yeah.
the zombies are just like they're there. They're obviously there to be that bit of a threat on the side, but they don't really. They're not. I don't feel that they're using them to their absolute strength right now.
Oh yeah, no. I feel like it's just again it suffers from the TV. It's TV. They have to just rush everything. I feel like if they didn't rush everything, you could probably get that proper grasp of the social interaction, human aspect of it, and the proper grasp of like zombies being a threat. Because like in the game, you literally could take your time. You could, well, you could kill random people. You could not kill random people. You could just do whatever. Like
yeah, you can get through sections without hurting
scenario.
anyone. Yeah,
exactly. This is the scenario you're given. Take your time and take what you will. But the show is like you have 9 episodes to put in fucking 30 hours of gameplay. And every interaction.
I'm still
between-
trying to see how they're gonna do it, considering like you said, the 7th episode is supposed. It seems like it's gonna be the whole left behind.
well, the title is Left Behind, so I'm assuming
So
it's
it's-
going to be an
it's-
early flashback.
Yeah, so it's like that episode is probably going to be taking that whole thing into account, but that was in the middle of the whole winter episode. So what's episode A is going to be the end of that, which I think we all know where that's going to be heading. So what is there going to be left after that? Like how are they going to tie everything up at the end into a nice little bow? Is it going to be, if it's a 1 hour episode, I feel like they're not going to have enough time to properly tell the story.
Right.
And if they bring it into another season, I feel like how are they going to drag on a whole season? Or are they going to just be like, oh yeah, here's the part what happens with Ellie and all that, and now let's go into Last of Us 2, which I think people might lose interest at that point.
Yeah, and as Banana
It depends how
said,
they really go. It depends how they go about it, really.
Yeah. I still I want to see how they're gonna do it. I hope it's done well. 'Cause, like I feel like there's been episodes or some TV show where you're like, I don't think they can recover it, or it's going bad, and then after they
I
somehow like
I don't think they can do season 2 the way they're doing season 1. If they want to do season 2, they're literally gonna have to turn it into a CW show.
yeah.
Because if you boil down The Last of Us 2 just to its story elements, which is what TV is, telling a story, not gameplay, not immersion, not experience. Okay, that's what TV is. A video game is different. You get the story, you get the immersion, you get the experience, you get the gameplay, you get it all. If you boil down The Last of Us 2 to just its story, which is all the TV can represent, it's just another CW show. No one will give a fuck. Nobody will give a fuck. Yeah, and as Banana says, it's 30 hours of gameplay, but 5 hours of cutscenes. But a lot of the things that you're seeing in the show, though, was like in game also.
Yeah,
Like
agree with that
it's
they've
it's
got-
in game banter while you're playing. You know, it's not just the cutscenes.
No,
That's
they've
how
done
you
a
get
good job
most
of
the characters
tying
right in game
Yeah.
banter during the gameplay.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's when you truly see. I feel bad for the people that are seeing just The Last of Us, the TV show, or like Bananas is one of those people that watch just the cutscenes of the game. She didn't actually play through it. It's like you're missing out on a lot of story, and you're missing out on a lot of experiences that develop these characters further. You know. But it's fine if it's not your thing to play the game. Then I get it. You know, you're only interested in watching the cutscenes. That's okay. I actually, when I was watching the episode last night, the one question did pop into my mind. It popped into me and my wife's mind. We both had the exact same reaction. After they buried them, both of them, this cordyceps fungus / mushroom thing that uses the underground to grow and spread its tendrils. By burying that little boy, didn't they just like spread the infection?
It's kind of true.
That's asshole.
I guess if it actually survives, because I mean, whatever you seem to get shot in the head, the zombie basically dies. So I feel like it's a one and done kind of thing, but I do totally get what you mean, because I was even thinking about that too.
I was like, wait, you just buried the fungus that supposedly uses the ground to spread its tendrils and call more zombies. You know what I mean? I thought it was such a strange thing to see that they didn't explain it at all. So, yeah. Aw, look at that. He's getting the kisses, he's getting the bizoos.
That's right.
Hello.
You had fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you popcorn. What are you eating?
What did you say? She's getting you popcorn?
Yeah, she got me popcorn.
He already ate. He muted himself. He's describing what he ate.
He wanted us to hear about the eating of the popcorn, just nothing else.
Oh, she's not giving me my popcorn.
Here,
Goddamn.
take off my thing.
Okay.
Take off my thing.
Okay.
For those that are watching, that are only listening to the podcast and can't see it,
Oh,
he's asking her to remove the pegging device.
What? My pegging device. I have nothing. There's nothing in my butt right now.
Well, right now.
I mean, what? Get out of there. I'm feeling violated. No, I'm good.
He's feeling violated.
Bye.
See ya. So yeah, that's all I got for the episode. Honestly, to me, if I had to give it a score out of 10, it'll probably be like a 6.5, maybe a 7.
Yeah, I'd at least give it about a 7. I liked everything else that was going on with the episode outside of Caitlyn. It was just that was it just felt like they tacked it on there to be like, here's a bit of something to go on with Henry and Sam, which didn't really change anything between Henry and Sam. to be
No,
honest.
well, they made the boy deaf for some reason. Don't know why. Like,
Probably just to get some more sympathy votes for him, or just to make his scene a little bit more impactful. Again,
But was it?
didn't really. Maybe.
no,
It
no.
didn't
But
really
if you
change
compare it to scene in the game when he's talking to Ellie and announcing that he's scared and how do you deal with the fear and that kind of stuff, to me the scene in the game was a lot more impactful.
I don't know if the actor is deaf, but
Probably if
if it was, then I guess it's just to fill in the role.
To check that box.
Yeah, I guess
Are
you
you
could
black?
say.
Check. Are you
Yes.
deaf? Check. This is PT's method of gauging people, apparently.
Well, yeah,
No,
it's
but,
like
no,
Bill
but, like,
Burr.
I feel like it helped a little bit because like you kind of want to feel a little bit more for the kid outside of him just being a kid. Like he's like, oh, he's a kid and he's deaf too, so he can't really hear some of the stuff going around on the outside world. He can't really communicate some of his stuff the way you normally would, you know.
You know,
Yeah.
you say that,
No.
but I feel like he had zero problems doing anything so far. Like the show showed no problems outside of like the fact that he couldn't hear.
That's it.
Yeah,
Like he didn't have
still
any
hit
challenges.
under the car. His
Yeah.
brother still helped him. Like he had no challenges. There was literally no purpose of him being deaf outside of just for the sake of doing it.
Exactly. To me, it was
I'm not.
being deaf for the
Yeah.
sake of being deaf. That's all it was.
I would understand, like, okay, there's clickers. Oh, he could relate, you know, or he could opposite relate,
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
I
you're
feel
blind, you're
like
deaf,
with
you guys.
clickers, he'd be way more screwed with
his,
clickers.
his brother's teaching him.
Walk around casually.
His brother's teaching him like
Walking
walk
casually.
around.
Oh, that would be fucked up. Turning around and see a clicker in your face about to murder you, and you'd even notice.
Yeah, no
Man.
kidding.
Oh shit! Would that make for a really good like horror game? Where you're completely deaf, you hear like muffled everything, you're just completely deaf. You turn around, something's right in your face because you didn't even notice it come up on you.
Yeah, that would make a pretty
Call-
good concept for a game.
Called the game called Heart Attack.
You can survive without having one. You can beat the game.
You won at life. You're not dead. You win.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, this is I don't know. I feel like him being deaf has served no real purpose outside of going like he's deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It just felt like they were trying to add in that more dramatic effect to it. But yeah, it really didn't change much.
Yeah.
It basically felt like the same thing with Caitlyn. It didn't Caitlyn or whatever her name was. It didn't really add much of anything. There was no substance.
No, like Caitlin's like when she was in her childhood bedroom describing what she was when she was playing with her brother in the bedroom to Tommy. I couldn't give two shits. I was like, can we move on
Yeah.
now? Like, can we be done with this shit already? Like, it's
Yeah.
strange because in the video game they went through that town, they met the raiders, they escaped them, and that scene where Joel was defending Ellie, Sam, and Henry from the raiders who were also being attacked by zombies at the same time. All that happened in the game, and for some reason it felt more threatening than it did
Yeah.
in this show.
Yeah.
It felt a lot more threatening. I don't know. They just I don't know. They had to squeeze in Caitlyn somehow, I guess. So
No, like I said, it feels like they're just trying to give all these side characters more of a reason for being there outside of what they were in the game. But I felt like the reason in the game was pretty good as it was. I guess you want to put in a little bit more flair for the TV aspect of it.
I
but
could have actually
don't-
went with less.
Yeah,
Like if it was just these are like a raider or militia group. These guys are running away because whatever, like maybe they took a med for the kid and blah blah blah. Like you could still explore the brothers' relationship and everything, but you
Yeah.
didn't like everything else just felt like it was there and it gave you so much intrigue for literally no fucking reason. I still personally believe, like from the last episode, that if they were just fucking mercenaries and you knew nothing about them outside of their threat, it would have made for a better thing.
yes,
yeah,
agreed.
no, I
agreed.
just like in the game.
It would have felt
That's
more
what
threatening.
I was-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And then you could have the
it's
Tommy
letting your
Cruise game.
imagination run wild. It's letting your imagination run wild. What they can and can't do, what they feel and what they don't
Exactly.
feel. But right now,
Like
it's
the
like you're
entire-
telling me, you're like, no, she's gonna sing the 2.5 Men song, and she's going to have a soft voice, and she's going to miss her
Shut
brother.
up.
It's like-
Because like they had like, oh, his brother was a great guy. He was leader of revolution. Blah 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 blah. Like it's like every description. He was a great guy, but he was soft on these people. But he was leading a revolution, a rebellion, whatever the fuck. It kind of sounds like he should have been a lot harder of a guy. Oh, but you should forgive them for turning me in. You know what I mean? Like you don't
Yeah.
know enough about him to drive these actual points across. It's like, okay, what is he? Is he harsh? Is he this? Is he this? Is he all of the above? What is he? Oh, but he's dead and we'll never see him.
and now she's dead, and we'll never know.
You know, and then
quite
she
frankly, I
dies
don't
and
give a
everyone
fuck.
gets wiped out. And you're like, what was the point?
It was empty.
It-
It was emptiness.
I
It was
don't
pure
know.
crap.
Like,
Well-
I feel like if you're not going to give a real point, then you shouldn't have even tried. Just make them unknown, make them the driving point of that whole scenario, and then you could still have the outcome.
But I want to ask Hybrid a question about a comment he made earlier about how when it's dialogue, just like regular dialogue banter, how it creates for a boring moment. and that kind of
Sometimes it
stuff.
depends. Really, realistically, it depends. I was a little occupied. Their side occupied. My bad. But
Okay.
it really depends. Like if it's to develop a relationship, so be it. But if we're walking around going like, we need to find X, Y, Z, and you
Mhm.
need to define this, and we need to go here, 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 but you never really learn any importance behind it. I find it's just pointless.
Mhm.
Like I feel like it's filler. And a lot of
Mm.
shows do that. They add filler, and you're like, okay, what was the point of that? Oh, you're never gonna explore that. You're just gonna move on. Cool.
Yeah.
I was intrigued for no fucking reason.
Well, it's filler, but also I think it's the writers trying to display their prowess, right? Because to me, the ultimate true test of a proper writer is somebody who can take a regular conversation and spin it into something terribly interesting and intriguing. Like,
Sometimes, man, less is more, and you gotta just give up with nothing.
That's
Yeah.
why I kind of like to just like it might be getting off track of it, but that's why I kind of liked a lot of the old school way of doing movies and TV shows, where they gave you less, but there was so much more that was involved.
yeah, I agree. But like, for instance,
Nowadays they
if I were
just-
to think, if I were to think of like a conversation that was happening, a regular conversation between two characters, that leads up to something important, you know. But as far as we can tell, it's just banter. If you were to just read the script, is a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies, you know. Like if you take the conversation in Glorious Bastard with the glass of milk, it's just a regular conversation. If you look at the
Oh my
conversation
God.
in Django, when he's just pouring a beer and talking about, hey, what is bounty hunting? He just explains what bounty hunting is, you know. Like those are, and again,
Back when-
in Glorious Bastards again, when he's having that pastry thing and he's questioning Shoshana in the restaurant, it's just a conversation. But the way that the conversation develops and the way that the actors deliver their lines and the scene is filmed, it comes off amazing, you know. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
that TV should have the fucking Quentin Tarantino writers for their episodes,
Because then
but
you would have like a half
Well,
an
no,
hour
but-
long segment.
This
But-
is like a case where you have like the words, but the actions are telling you something different.
yes, well,
Right.
no, but that's it. If you're going to have a conversation like in a TV, like in The Last of Us, where you're just going to have a regular ass conversation, have the actions portray something. You know, don't just say.
Why I like this. That's why I like this episode, because from time to time, like you said, when with the discussion on who the bad guy is and like you could see on Joel's face what he actually means, but he doesn't really say anything.
From
or
his
like with the
silence,
soldier, or with the soldier, he's like, okay, kill these people, whatever. You could see on his face that he knows is not a right thing to do, but
Yeah,
he's
it's
also
true. You're
devoted.
right.
Like in this episode, that's why I like this episode. Like it's not just for the action, but it's just outside of a crappy backstory for the militia, you have extra. You have like the facial recognitions, the actions behind everything, the outcome. What the fuck is that crap pulsating in the floor? Like it gave
Yeah.
a little bit more answer, or at least a little bit more intrigue, a little bit more conclusion to what was going on.
Yeah.
Which is my problem of the fourth one, is just I was just, what the fuck is going on? You gave me this long-winded crap for what?
And by the way, is it just me, or in this scene, when you saw the horde of zombies come up from the ground and attacking people, they just completely abandoned the whole, you know, here is my tendril face suckers, and I'm going to be feeding it into you.
What?
They just straight up
To
turned
me-
into, I'm going to eat you.
I would love
Yeah.
to see that scene again, but to me it looked like it was just like a hive of clickers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, because clickers take more time to develop, and they said that they shoved these things on the ground years ago.
Hence why there's a bloater.
Yeah.
It looked like it was literally an army of clickers with the bloater, and they just rush, right? They don't sit there and try to make out with you.
Yeah. There was no making out being done this game, this episode, so that's great. But yeah, again, yeah, and like, again, it calls back to what you were saying, like how I felt the emotion from Ellie and Joel also, because of the silence, because of their actions, not their words, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And the end, man, I really liked the end. Like I basically took it as Ellie felt like she failed.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I get the giving up and getting fed up and blah blah blah, but like the failure, like the I'm sorry is literally an admission of defeat.
Yeah. Now I'm really curious. I want to see the preview for episode 6, which I'll check out after this, but yeah. So, I think we...
Today, right, Dan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lying motherfucker. So yeah. So did you want to? How do you guys want to do this now? For do you guys want to check out Hogwarts or no?
No, I don't mind. It's I guess it's more for you guys.
It's mostly PT because you're the one playing it, but I'll definitely blab if you want me to talk the
Yeah,
entire
I'm gonna
time.
blab the whole fucking time. You
I will
play.
make fun of these little magic kids. Fuck it.
Seriously.
Let's get to it. Then let me end this real quick, and I'll.
What did I
set
call it?
myself
Fairy
up.
dust fighters or something like that?
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Go, glitter.
I'm still gonna be in Discord. All right, let me just turn off my camera. There you go. Camera's off now. Where are you?
So I'm gonna have to switch it to a
That's-
4-screen setup, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, because I'm gonna. What's it? Stream the game itself. Let's see here. Where? Yeah, that works. I guess PC gaming. There we go.
Oh,
Fine.
gotta switch the title from Last of Us Episode 5 review to Hogwarts Come Get Some.
I titled mine Last of Us review plus some games later, so I'll just leave it as that for now. But because I'm not actually playing it, I don't think I can label it as Hogwarts.
I still would do, but
Streamlabs
That's
won't let
alright.
me, I think.
really?
I don't think so, because it has to capture the screen, right? Oh, no, I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If you look for the most obscure games on Twitch, like one of the shittiest games out there is a game called FBI Hostage Takedown. It came down like 2001. It's absolute garbage game, and no one plays it. And if you were to look it up, this was like a couple of years ago. If you were to look it up, you'd see people like streaming under that name, and you could just watch like full movies, full episodes of TV shows, but it's under the game FBI Hostage Takedown. Oof.
Good minute. Alright, confirm and go live. What? Do not include special characters or spaces in your tag. Okay, what special characters?
Oh, are
talking
you
about?
using the tag feature in Streamlabs?
Yeah.
It's busted, man. I don't use them anymore. It doesn't
Oh,
start
right.
yeah, I don't use it at all.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop then, because yeah, it used to. Okay, failed to update settings for Twitch. Something. What?
Yeah, no, it's because of the tags. Just try it again. But this
Yeah,
time
no, I
don't.
didn't even put in the tags. I kept that out.
No, but if you type it in and you erase it, it's still not going to work. You need to like actually start over the process of starting a stream.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, Hybrid, have you looked up the controversy at all?
Not really, to be fair. I just heard bits and pieces.
Oh my gosh.
Like, blah, blah, you're supporting a turf, blah, blah. Like, that, to me, it doesn't make much sense. What, did J.K. Rowling make the entire fucking game? Is she a game developer and virtual artist and a voice actor?
Zero to do with the game.
No, but like,
Exactly. So
no, but,
why would people try to boycott everybody else's hard ass work because of one bitch? Like, who cares?
no, but to be honest, I expect that from these people now. I expect that reaction from them now.
Absolutely. It just
I-
it peeves me to no extent that these assholes are just so gun ho to ruin everybody else's time, and then they have the audacity to threaten people. But then when they're threatened, they act like a giant baby. When like everyone's threatening me, they shouldn't do this. It's because XYZ, but it's okay for you to do it. The fuck? Find a cliff.
Oh yeah, seriously. Find a cliff
Find
with
a cliff
jagged,
and commit
jagged
gravity.
rocks. Commit gravity. I like that.
Commit to gravity and find a cliff. And these soft nothing. It's just gonna be a very controversial thing to say out loud.
No,
or
but
whatever.
seriously,
Fuck it.
this part
Like-
of the stream will be controversial, I think, because I don't have nice
It's
things
fine.
to say.
Soft ass men piss me off.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying you have to be hard, drive trucks, blah blah, misogyny, blah blah, but like really, dude, like 2 seconds of thought will save you 10 years of stupidity off Geico. Like the shit. Like,
I gotta prepare shaders apparently.
oh,
I should have booted them beforehand.
it seems like bad feminists and very fragile dudes like always have to ruin everybody else's time for no fucking reason. It annoys me.
Also, I don't know if either of you guys have my channel open, but you might want to go there in case chat just decides to.
Like bomb you.
Yeah, probably. Apparently, that's the whole
Zero
thing.
view. Hogwarts Legacy, 10K view of angry feminists.
Like at that point, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, sweet. I have a bunch of viewers. You're helping my channel. Thanks."
Thanks.
That's basically what would be happening. It's like you guys are going to like bombard me and be a bunch of assholes. But now you just gave me a bunch of viewers on my channel, and now you're helping me reach partners. So
It's like they're gonna say,
I
"We're gonna go after your sponsors." Joke's on you, bitch. I don't have any.
y'all done fucked up. God damn it, it's taking long.
Shaders is I don't know. I've discovered like this whole installing shader shit since Call of Duty, and I hate it. I don't know what shaders are, but they're annoying.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm just curious if I
I
go
like to throw
on
shade on things.
if I go on Hogwarts Legacy, how many people are streaming it right now? Okay, there's 250,000 viewers. And the person with the most viewers is not even streaming in English. Oh, the second most viewer is not English either. Yeah,
In countries
whoa.
where it doesn't fucking matter.
Dude, nobody who's holy shit. No, but this whole thing is a North American problem, man. We've created a
absolutely.
stupid fucking problem.
100%. Like everywhere else, no one gives a fuck.
Pretty much.
It's all this westernized shit where they're sitting there and crying over stupid irrelevant crap.
No, but
I
this
do-
this
I-
is 100% a first world problem thing.
Yep.
I'm just gonna drop in someone else's stream to see if they're getting any hate.
I doubt. I mean, if it's someone who has something going, I feel like it's probably more the lesser known streamers that are getting bombarded.
No, but like
'cause-
this chick here has 8,000 people watching it right now. Like it's
But Miss Mika,
yeah.
yeah, I'm sure there's people that are in there, but I feel like her moderators would be like,
Oh
ban,
yeah,
ban, ban,
yeah, yeah.
ban,
No,
ban,
she
ban,
she's
ban.
got a lot of moderators.
Yeah. So like they're probably fine. Whereas like my channel, like besides I think you was who's a moderator in here, there's like yeah. If I get bombarded by 1,000 people and they're constantly flooding in, it's gonna be hard for you to kind of tackle all that.
Oh, don't even tackle. Just make fun.
Oh yeah.
Just make fun.
One person's
Hey, how's it going? It's Eric Peters. How you doing, dude?
Eric Peters.
do we know Eric
Says-
Peters?
I do remember him. But it's been so long since I've seen the guy. But it's also been quite a while since I've actually.
He's lying. He's
When you
pretending
read-
he knows you. He's just trying not. He doesn't
my
remember it all.
Wait, what's going on here? Menu
After he
reader?
stopped streaming, he got post nut clarity.
Oh no, God. Just leave that off. Camera shake off. Colorblind mode. Why is that even on?
Post nut clarity
Oh,
off.
it's normal. What's that?
Post nut clarity off.
Post nut clarity.
Man,
Oh, square is to continue. Oh, okay.
it looks like I don't know. Like I judge everything about a big name game, and this was WB, right? Who produced this? Same studio that made the Arkham series. Yeah.
I've been pretty good, man. I can't really complain. Link account. Yeah, let's skip the sign in. Okay.
This-
Oh, I should have. Oh, whatever. I don't care.
We're gonna make you famous.
Yeah, let's.
Let's say talk some shit.
Oh god damn. Okay, let's hurry up and go through this.
I'm looking at my stream, and honestly,
rather than
this is
YouTube
why
stream.
I need you guys to have cameras, man. Because right now it's just me and a game screen and two boxes talking.
It's hot.
Yeah, box. Well, I mean, if you come to my stream, you can see me like doing shit.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
Sincerely, Professor Weasley. Was this supposed to take place like 100-ish years before? I don't know.
100-ish years before.
Before the movies or
before-
books.
Yeah, well, basically the same thing. All right, so we have options here on who we should create.
Oh wow, they don't actually let you fully customize the person. Like you have to pick preset characters.
Well, there's preset characters, and I guess there's I don't know what the hell is face wear.
Okay, no, yeah, there you go.
Hairstyle, yeah,
Impressed by the graphics. They're not bad.
yeah,
Yeah, they look
it's
pretty
good.
good.
Not bad at all.
I don't know what the Wired was talking about, but
That's
crazy.
because
No,
Wired
dude.
drunk.
No, dude.
I guess-
The
yes, I did
Wired
move.
said the graphics look a couple of generations old. That's what they said in the review.
Yeah, so do they. So it's fine. I don't even know.
I'll let y'all pick what I should make as a character. Let's go.
All right, so I want you looking at a black person at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, make a black character.
Go for
Male or female?
a female.
Black female character. Be woke, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, black female.
If you're gonna play this game, you better be woke as hell.
We have her. We have her with a bandana,
Oh,
or her with poofy hair.
No, go with the bandana. The bandana screams, I want to talk to your
Yeah.
manager.
you gotta fuck that manager. I hope that's
And yeah, I did. I don't remember if I said it before, but yeah, I did end up moving, Peters. I moved out with my girlfriend a year ago, and yeah, been pretty good. All right, so face wear. Let's see what's really much of a difference.
Okay, so it's literally
Okay, so
just
let's
change the mask. Hey, I see skin color. You can make her a notch darker. Please do that.
Oh yeah, sure. There you
you.
go. There you go.
There you go.
fucking racist.
Oh, do we want her to have some glasses? We got Harry
Yeah.
Potter. We got these ones scream. Yeah, I want to talk to your manager. Or
Oh, yeah.
no.
Yeah, no,
these ones here.
yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
you
should
go.
name it what's it? Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay. I want to talk to your manager edition.
Because you see, these are the perfect glasses because you could tell it's like fucking useless. They're halfway down her eyes, so she's not actually using them. They're just there for looks, like a lot of this generation.
Yeah. Making me feel all bad for my real glasses problem.
Wait, what? Oh, we can completely change the hairstyle here.
Blue,
Yeah, it's
neon
made
blue,
yeah.
neon blue. Look for blue.
Now I'm blue with like a nice little wave around her face.
Is that why they said the game is transphobic? You can't have blue hair.
Wow,
No, I think you can.
that's fucking
There's,
hair.
there's purple. We got purple here.
General Admiral
green.
studies.
There's like teal. I don't know if that's blue or gray.
Mm. Oh, we're getting there.
Still,
You know.
No, oh, Jesus.
Wow. They
these
don't
these
have
seem
blue.
all these all seem normal. I guess we'll go with purple.
They don't.
Or that like
They
Well,
don't have
it's wrong here.
Destiny style blue. That's horrible.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Go
go with
with-
that one.
okay. There we go. What do we have? We have complexion. We want to give her like a little scar on her face,
Wow.
or a little scratch on this side, or how about an eye scar? There we go.
Lightning bolt.
Do
Lightning
they?
bolt? Wait, where's the lightning bolt?
You are the
Here?
chosen one.
Wait, do they have that? Oh no,
No.
they just have. They have. No, I didn't think.
I wouldn't give her anything. Black don't crack,
Yeah.
and these people have never experienced any hardships in their life. So.
Oh shit.
Oh, she wow.
Oh shit.
All right, we'll go with that. What do we have next here? We've got eye color. Oh, okay.
Eyebrow color or eye
No,
color?
eye color. We have eyebrow color. There we go. We can give it the same color as her hair. Why
Oh
not?
shit. She just screams manager.
Mm-hmm.
Eyebrow color. Oh,
Same
there's-
color.
Pink, Jesus.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't mean to go all the way that way, but yeah, there's pink, red.
There's the purple, the matching purple.
Yeah.
Well, then
We
again,
want you-
then again, these people don't match, eh? They like.
Oh, there we go. She's got a unibrow.
Oh yeah, perfect. No showering.
The ugliest
no
character in the
shaving,
world.
No showering, no shaving.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
make her
hey,
look ugly as
These
fuck.
people, this is not ugly. This is just accurate. That's all it is. You can't say that about these people.
Accurately ugly.
Okay. Oh, I can basically leave her like this.
Controversy begins. What do you mean I'm transphobic? I made one in game.
Wait, we can change the pitch.
The deeper the voice. Ugh.
Ooh, we gotta come up with a name.
Sexy.
Voice 1 or voice 2?
Go with voice too. We don't want to be tacky.
Wait, can I? Are you sharing the sound also or no? In
Yeah, it
Discord?
should be.
It is. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice.
And do we want? We'll keep it at normal. I figure.
Oh yeah.
Difficulty?
Actually, listen.
Would you really enjoy a bad joke, or because if you're going by your color, maybe you should put it on hard.
We're going with the South Park slider. Oh my god. Didn't it just like have the difficulty slider, but the gameplay actually didn't get harder? It was just there.
Yeah,
for the
It's
sake
just
of
yeah.
like slightly more unfair because of the color.
it. That's hilarious.
Oh, I love South Park. They're not afraid to do shit. It's great.
For
Wait,
name,
wait, wait, wait. So what?
Name
I
your
wanna,
character.
and then talk to your manager.
I would say Rashida Jones. No.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself there, Peters. This is fucking hilarious. Shaniqua. He said Shaniqua.
Of course.
Shanae.
Shaniqua, Shanae.
No,
I
both.
don't know that should be her first and last name. Shaniqua Shanae.
Oh, can you put characters?
Maybe.
Like, see if it takes a character or not.
No,
Equals 69.
No?
no, I can't put numbers. Oh no, I can put a dash. I can put dash. in.
My name is Shaniqua Dash Shanae.
Shaniqua dash.
What's your last name, Johnson?
Jesus. Okay, so let's go with Shaniqua.
Oh,
See, he's
you know
purposely
what?
trying to offend somebody.
Shaniqua, last name, Zer. Yeah.
Caesar? Shaniqua Caesar?
How the hell do you spell that?
I don't know. I don't know how they spell it.
Caesar?
There.
Close
there we
enough.
go. All right, are we gonna go witch or wizardry?
Oh, that's what happened.
I don't know what the difference is.
This
Right.
choice will determine your player character's dormitory. I guess
You're
where
the
they
guys.
sleep.
You're the guys.
All right, so we'll be.
Show
we'll be
no
over there.
bias. Show no bias.
I won't fall into gender roles.
What do you mean I can't be in the men's dorm?
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Oh, that's a creepy
It's a
smile.
pity we didn't have a bit more
Yeah,
time
that
to
was-
spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never
Why
seen
does she
anyone
sound like a
take so
robot?
quickly
I don't know.
to a second-hand wand. You'll be
Harry
forced to
Potter,
be
I am
reckoned with
robot.
when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Wait,
She
does she
malfunctioned.
slightly sound African?
Maybe.
Eleazar!
English?
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long.
Wow,
When
I
I,
mean-
received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Pile of rocks.
Oh, he's concerned.
Ooh, ominous look. Oh, they forgot to run to the horses. It looks great so far.
It does. Sorry, I mean, it looks like complete crap. These outdated PS2 graphics.
Wow. They did a pretty good job of giving it that cinematic feel.
Yeah.
The music and everything. I don't know if this is like Harry Potter themed music from the movie, but
I might turn the music just a touch lower because it is kind of taking
yeah.
it's taking over what y'all are saying right
A little
now.
bit.
I feel like I should skip this and just get ahead with
Glad
it.
I caught
And for some reason, my voice is super loud.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Why is my voice so
And
loud?
who is your traveling
don't
companion?
know.
A new student.
Howdy the
You?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional
Oh man, I
teacher,
can't get over how
he's
bad
also
this
a
looks.
remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric
Fucking
is prone to
garbage.
flattery. I
It
dare
looks
say
pretty
it's one
bad.
of the reasons he's
Garbage
risen so
legacy.
far at the
Low effort,
ministry.
man.
Low effort, high garbage.
Have you seen this?
I don't know why J.K. Rowling thought she could be a good animator.
I have.
Since she did everything.
Differ as to how great a threat Ranrock
Worked
really
it all
is.
from the ground up.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died,
It said Ragnarok.
wondering what the Ministry
Everything
knew
is
about
Ragnarok
his
lately.
activities.
Tell me about Nat Ragnarok.
Before I could respond, I received this.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
It was
exactly
the
what I
last
was
thing
thinking.
she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
That's
It
what they were
looks
trying
like
to aim for. They were trying to get you to get the whole Ragnarok feel from God of War, so that this game could be good. But
I didn't
clearly,
see a glow.
it's just trying to take stuff from other
Nor
games.
do I.
Yeah, like God of War 1, the PS2.
Garbage game.
Fucking PS2 graphics.
Exactly.
Oh, it's gonna open
Speed
immediately
up.
for her. I knew it.
Beard. How did
She's the chosen one!
We did.
Oh, Jesus, he's dead.
Oh shit, it's Edwin.
I knew it. Well, he died.
Did he just die like that? Jesus.
Oh, look, 5 others. Oh no, those aren't dragons. I don't remember what those are called, but you're not supposed to be able to see them.
Like, I'm guessing in this world, dragons have like plus 100 to magic resist. You can't just abacadabra it.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, dragon death!
Cool. Cool.
So far, complete garbage.
But would like wouldn't when they teleport, they'd still be following like straight down and come crashing
Teleport
down
like
to
a
the earth.
centimeter above ground and explode.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Take these drugs. Drugs are always good.
Yay, drugs.
Drugs. Look at her just downing it like a fucking druggie.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air?
Who'd have thought
A
a
typical
dragon
dragon would
attack you?
never...
Professor?
No kidding.
Sir,
What are that wild beasts do acting wild like
I'm
that?
not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a
In-game
port key.
cutscenes. Let's go. I like it.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Let's waste some time.
We can get up, yeah.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a
I'm
bit.
gonna lower myself. Why am I so loud?
I would. But stay close.
Let's see if
We've
we can.
no idea who created this port key.
Can I? No, I
Or-
can't.
Or why.
Let me try to lower myself first.
I think I wish you could have belted out a line like, "Hey, by the way, I don't need your help. I'm a strong, independent
Okay,
thing."
there we go.
There you go.
We're set. We have music volume. Let's turn that down just a smidgen.
Halfway.
We'll turn this down and this down just a smidgen so it doesn't. There we go.
Winning.
Winning things. All right. What do we have? What else do we have here? Everything's on high. That's good.
But it's
Except for
all.
all the extra stuff that I would like to have on.
Nice.
We're progressive, so we deliberately downgrade the game, people. Okay.
There we go. Motion blur off. Film grain off. I'm just turning off random BS that I just don't even want on. There we go. Okay, I'm good.
Nice.
I run.
Legacy of Hogwarts.
I want to run. Can I? No, I can't.
How high is my volume in Discord?
How far did that
Damn.
walkie take us?
Farther
Actually,
from
you're
London than
doing
the
pretty
carriage
well. You're not
travelled.
like super loud, but
It's like under 20. I'm definitely the loudest.
Those ruins.
yeah, no, you're definitely you were
Walkie
definitely
was meant to
louder
lead us
before.
there.
Now you're
I
you're a
do.
little bit
This
better.
has not been the day
I didn't even do
either
anything.
of us expected.
Oh, okay, well,
But
that's-
Miriam
that's
sent
cool.
for Peter George for a reason.
I was just
And
testing
I
you.
believe that she
See if you're paying attention.
and now
I was
George
testing you.
died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind
I don't know
indulging
squat
me,
about the Harry Potter world,
I'd
but
like
this
to
is
have a look
definitely making me
around.
interested.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
Right?
Let's
You should
see
definitely
if
take a
we
look at the
can find
gameplay
a
because
path,
from what I've seen of the
however
gameplay
faded it may
is
be.
top fucking notch.
Well, we're
Yo,
gonna
is it
find out
just me,
soon.
or do her ankles look unproportionately fucking skinny?
They do.
Mind your
Yeah,
step.
they do.
Well, to be fair,
Where
like
do you
not
suppose your
a
wife
lot
got
of
the
it screams
fortune that
realism,
brought
so
us
it's
here?
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah.
good question. Miriam
It's a huge
spent
deal.
years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten
There we
form
go.
of
I
ancient
can dodge
magic.
roll.
Oh,
That's it.
Ancient
Like this.
Yes, a powerful magic
You're a cis
wielded by
woman,
a rare
dodge.
few.
You're.
Seems to have been lost
cis
to
woman
time.
dodge. Oh, he's dodging the
Hogwarts
accusation.
Castle
Dodge
was
those
built
comments.
by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the
Can you
book
hurry
key,
up and get over here?
but I
Jesus.
am certain
You
it
know,
was to
shut
do
the
with that
fuck up.
search.
Is he actually walking?
Oh, there's the path down below.
Apparently, he decided to stand there and talk. It's great.
But sir, why was your wife searching
Follow
for evidence
Professor
of
Frigg.
lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand
Follow
why
him,
such
Frigg.
powerful
Wait a second,
magic
he had a wife?
disappeared from the wizarding
He
world.
didn't suck dick,
Spoke of
anyways.
the good it could do.
She probably walked
But
away from him.
magic
He
is
was
no
probably too
different
busy
than
talking
any
to ever
power.
notice.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Damn, I'm reading the
Is that ice?
It's not
the
cold
review
enough
from The
here.
Wire here.
It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
I just want to read the opening
Someone
lines.
wanted to block this
I'll
path.
wait for him to finish though.
Let's see some of that one work
He's
you were
splatting, you might as
practicing.
well.
Focus on the center.
All right. It says the story
Magic
is
button.
rooted in anti-Semitic tropes. The gameplay
Oh, yeah.
feels dated. The graphics feel a couple of generations behind.
Excellent.
Oh,
Look at this ad. So what? Right now, you have to kill 3 some certain people.
take this and that. There's 5 of those.
Wait, how offensive am I allowed to be on your stream?
was a
PT is the
bit
one streaming the
rougher
game.
than
I don't know.
expected.
It's up to him.
That's why I figured out. Well, basically, it's like anti-Semitic what? So you're just going around and just shooting Jews with your wand?
Apparently.
So far, I don't see any indication unless dragons are Jews.
They sleep in
Well, I
gold.
mean, they. Oh, well, I was gonna say something, but you know what? I think you beat me to the punch. Actually.
So what's wrong with these people? Why are they? Why are they always reaching just to hate on something?
No, but this ain't
We're
people.
close
Okay,
now,
this
it's
is
just
Wired.com.
Oh, sorry. Why is this dork going around reaching to hate on things? Like, if they play the entire game, you can play the entire game with this anti.
Every character feels an
Steady
off-brand
yourself.
version. There's no sense of place. There's no magic and no heart.
Repair.
I disagree so far.
Fuck! There's no magic. Those rocks are just floating. It's physics. Didn't you know rocks can float in circles and spam and make bridges?
Exactly. Where have you
Science.
been?
Don't forget the science.
Josh, this is a natural occurring phenomenon. Okay, why are you trying to trash on it?
I'm trying to dog on my experience. Experience. What are you doing? Here you go. Shit.
These pots were made by my ancestors. They belong in a museum.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued
I
your
could like
privacy.
that's cool. You can kind of it automatically targets the next one.
Reason.
Nice.
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
There. Am I too loud now?
Ooh, you're extremely low to me.
Low.
'Cause I don't want to sound too loud on your stream again, especially like
No, it's fine. I don't mind you sounding loud. Like,
I can barely hear you now. Hang on.
Professor, it's a mural.
yeah. I'll turn
of
myself
some
back
kind.
up.
there you go.
Perhaps
Like,
our host was
if
a
you can turn
noted
yourself like a
seer.
smidgen down, like do
Interesting.
that.
Well, because like I want to match your guys' voices as far as volume goes.
Okay.
Like realistically, I would say that you should go in Discord and turn me down.
Yeah, that's what I do. I put everyone at the same levels in Discord. Well, not same levels, but like based off of the equalizer in Streamlabs. That's why I had you guys belt out a few lines, so I can make us all on the same
Right
level.
now, Josh?
Blah 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 blah.
Again?
I like Candy, and Candy just likes me.
There you go. I think I got you good now. Alright. Yeah, you're good.
Alright,
I
good.
said investigate. Like, what am I investigating here?
For anything
And
out of
that's
place.
okay. Yeah, okay, I was just testing myself. Yeah, cool. Yay!
This statue.
This may have been his home.
Dumbledore.
Is that Bumbledore? Okay.
No, he's supposed to be like, I think a kid at this point.
Supposed to be a child.
Is that Bumblebee? Dumbledore.
Is it Bumblebee? Where's John Cena?
Enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
All of a sudden, your character gets F5'd, but you don't actually see it happen. You just you move and get slammed. Who did this? Who accosted me?
Did she just call him Professor Thing?
Is that sexual?
Is he coming up behind? Okay, he is.
How odd.
Hey, Professor Thing.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Can't I break it?
Is there a room behind it?
Let me break the wall, damn it.
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow
break
on the
this
portkey
wall.
container.
Okay.
The path to Hogwarts.
What in Merlin's name?
It's in this game now too.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Start running away. The screen, yeah, it gets to this color that the Haka chases you. Godsmack starts running.
Hello?
I thought one of you guys was snoring for a second.
Oh, I had a bad joke.
Oh no, is this gonna be the anti-Semitic part?
Okay, because in World of Warcraft, the goblins very much seem very similar to
Oh
stereotypes.
no.
It can't be.
So when I saw a goblin back,
They
I'm
can't
like,
even really.
"This
I don't
is
even
World of
get how they
Warcraft."
can stay anti-Semitic because the goblins were always the guys
just
who
a
were
moment.
managing the bank too in the movies and everything else. So why did that suddenly change? Why did that tone suddenly change? Like, yeah, they're anti-Semitic, but it was in the books and everything else beforehand. You had no problem before.
Maybe
But
it was
now it's
anti-Semitic this
anti-Semitic.
entire time.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding.
Well, and now we became woke, and now we're
Vault number
awoken.
12, I presume. Precisely. The key.
Okay.
Your wife's portkey.
Here's the key.
Yes, of
Shoots
course.
him.
This way, then.
Open sesame, bitch. Glock, glock, glock.
Stay close.
I gotta say, the fact that they got the Arkham team to make this was a genius idea.
After you.
Yeah, kidding.
It definitely looks fantastic.
There's the Batmobile.
Play as the Batman, become the Batman. She puts on the bat
If you
suit.
don't wish to lose them.
Oh shit, the black chick with the dumb hair and the big scars. She put on the bat suit. Oh shit, she just punched the shit out of Voldemort. Oh damn, why did anyone do
Oh,
this?
that's what happened to his nose.
Hundreds. In
The
fact,
shit out
we
of
see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Cool.
Are private entrances to the
Oh
bank
man, this
common at
PS2
Gringotts?
graphics looks like shit.
They
Seriously.
are
They're
uncommon.
just this.
Only one with great wealth or power.
I see. I know we're both joking, but there's a part of me that's like, man, this game does kind of look poop without without full-on graphics. Like, I wish I had a 3080 just so I could see everything where it should be.
Well, no, it's still pretty damn
no,
good
it's
for what it is.
It honestly is.
It looks at the very least PS4.
Yeah.
Like
These
high-end
are the lower
PS4.
vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was
Just without
commissioned
a lot of
shortly after
particle effects,
Gringotts
I
was
guess.
founded over 4 centuries ago.
Oh, if you
It
had
was right
motion
in the
blur, it
deepest
actually
part
just
of
made
the
it
bank.
slightly cooler.
Second,
Like that's what,
we've quite
because
a
I was playing a little bit of
distance
Dead Space, and apparently you could adjust the motion blur, so you don't have to have it full on where it looks like you're gonna throw up, but you don't have
That's
to
a
have
nice
it
feature,
full off where
actually.
it looks like a bunch of So I put it like at 30%, so every time I move a little, it looks like real life movement,
Yeah.
and like all the necromorphs make me put my PP
Vault
pants on.
12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I don't know, man. That goblin looks like he's wearing a WW2 uniform.
Like he asked for your papers.
It's because I'm Italian.
Why is she always flashing her teeth? What is that like a defense
Maybe it's-
mechanism? It's like
maybe
a
it's-
warning. I flashed her teeth, saying I'm gonna attack.
The guard was wearing was
She's been a spy this entire time. Every time she flashes her teeth, she's signaling to somebody very evil.
I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Is it because the heat scares them off?
I'm not kidding you, man. This is making me want to buy it.
No,
But-
look
but-
at the game.
but I need- but I need to
honestly
see
look at
gameplay.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd definitely say take a look at the gameplay because from what I saw, it's very. It's pretty action packed. Like you kind of
When was
you
the
do get to
last time this
teleport
vault
around,
was
but
accessed?
like your dodge
A
roll
goblin
turns
has
into like a little bit of a
been stationed at my
teleport.
desk for
You can cast all
hundreds of
kinds of
years.
different spells in the middle
In
of
that
combat.
time,
You can like
no one has visited
what's it like
Vault 12.
telekinesis people away,
Until
move them
today.
about. You can throw objects at people. There's a lot of good, really cool magical effects you can do in the game. So it's like it's a bit of a kid's book, but it's very.
Thank you for your help.
This one's more mature themed.
That's
I'll
cool.
say that.
Well, I just saw a dragon eat a dude in the sky, so.
Yeah.
Realism dragon.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait,
Game over. Slap.
Time to play a game.
that was so
Oh, it's like
unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
Yes, a revealing charm.
I think they talk about this part in the
Let's
Wired
see what we're
review.
missing, shall we?
Oh, was it
Raise your
rooted in
wand
racism?
and Focus.
She didn't consent to being
Oh,
trapped
that
in a
looks
room.
like a big R.
What the hell? What the hell am I supposed to do here? Steady
Not
your
steady
wand
your
with
wand.
L and guide along the symbols.
You have failed.
You're a fail.
There we go. Okay. I should have just looked at what it said on the left. Has
Revelio. There. I
That
saw
bitch didn't
something.
even mimic the movement.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say
Oh,
we
she
are
sounds
about
like a
to
robot.
discover the secret of
She
this.
Yeah,
does.
some-
That used to
Lead
pitch.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have too much pH.
Lumos.
It's okay. You're playing as an android.
Yay!
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
You mean I have to work for something?
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
Just give it to me!
Disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
No.
Can you cast light bulb?
No, apparently not. I can do this. Take that, Revelio. I'm gonna
I see
Revelio all.
something up ahead.
What
Okay.
is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Oh, those stray too far from him? What? Okay. But it says to interact with the magic.
Just interact with the magic, Tanner.
Don't. Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, you
Get
have
your
to,
ass
dude,
over here, old man.
Oh wow, you have to get back to him to get him to move.
Jesus Christ! There we go.
Just shoot the dead weight.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
All
I see
statues.
some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It's a traveler from God of War.
The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Oh my God! Okay, let's go.
They're dead.
There we go.
It's a trap.
That's our trap.
Suck a crap.
Record the one little Lumos. Slide the spell slot. Okay, cool.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, cool. Well, now we'll get to some gameplay.
Nice.
Look out!
Protego.
Accio!
I thought you said Prego. Tomato sauce.
Dipozzo! Confringo! Protego! Levioso!
Guardian Leviosa.
Expulso! Stupido! Levioso! Stupido! Confringo!
Does this bitch not have like a mana meter or some shit?
Expulso!
No, there's no mana in this game. Or at least I don't believe so.
Confringo!
Can one of you all attack me, please? Thank you.
They're like,
You attack me. Thank you.
Expulso!
We're all dead.
Like, are we sure this person needs to become a first-time student? She seems to have it pretty locked down.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm close to him. What else is supposed to? Okay.
You need to touch him. The white man wants you to touch him.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
you're proud.
Where am I supposed to
Typical
go?
white man just abandons you.
What's happening?
Leaves you to your own
Yes.
devices.
The wisps of magic seem to be
Just,
leading
you're
somewhere.
good. It's just dips.
I'm being a jerk right now, but it really pissed me off, the whole controversy about this game.
Oh, that's where they're leading me.
What
That
the-
glow again.
I didn't.
this?
Did you know? What's it called?
Oh,
WB.
shit.
They actually didn't send out review copies to certain agencies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they specifically knew that those agencies wouldn't review the game; they would just review the controversy.
Revelio.
So that kind of fueled
suppose
more
I'm on my
hate
own
towards
this
them, I
time.
guess.
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, what?
Jesus.
I'm pressing the wrong button to dodge.
Thought your boy, you're not doing too well.
right.
Oh, he's a wizard, Harry.
It's,
Stupefy. Oh, okay.
I think the people who hated this game would have liked it more if this scene had some music to it. I'm just a girl.
It's the girl.
Really? You didn't even do anything. Thank you.
They got stupefied.
What does Stupefy do? It like stuns them?
Yeah, it stuns them.
I don't know. He makes you disturbed.
Really? I press triangle. Can't wait to learn some more spells. This seems very repetitive right now.
No kidding. Oh no!
I
to
didn't
Dwyer
even see.
to the
I
right.
didn't even see what Eric Peters put, but he said she got the power of welfare and child support on her side.
Oh shit!
Lumos.
Alright, where do I go now? Okay, apparently this way. Let's go this way. See what happens. I thought I was already sprinting.
Damn, she even runs like an android.
She runs in search of Sun Gold.
And birds.
And birds, but mainly Goku.
I want to watch DBC abridged again. That show's classic.
But you need Son Goku.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know.
What is this place? I don't fucking know.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing
That's
memories. I wonder.
Jesus.
That is a fence.
Follow my lead.
Harry Potter 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Pizza time.
Oh, shell shock.
All is in place. The bookie is well hidden.
Alright, this is your chance to redeem this game for the woke people. Make them gay.
Created.
Maybe impossible to follow. It will only be
Now
impossible
make
for the
out.
ones who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your
Yeah,
ability
get that
to see
magic.
what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful
Arl
secrets, with
Rockwood,
knowledge
or
others
Rookwood.
will do
No, you
anything
got it
to
right the
attain.
first time.
And if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
See, did nothing.
Stop him! He's praying the gay away. No, I'm kidding.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces Of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
Oh
I don't
no,
know.
they're gonna kill
But,
them?
sir, you shouldn't be in...
Maybe.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that
Yeah, how's it going,
instructions
Pingo
to
Jingo?
Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
Race trader.
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
For traitors, all he did was ask
where
a
were
question.
we?
I'm not giving you
He's like, yo, man, you have your key? Really?
Well,
So you choose
perhaps
death.
your young friend here will be more helpful.
Abracadabra!
Seemed very Dragon Ball-esque.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sauron. It looked like him for a second before he started to go all glowy.
Oh, it's Sauron. He's gonna bust into the franchise and take over.
Looking for the One Ring.
To rule them all?
No way out.
That's one hell of a swing and a miss.
What the hell was he swinging at?
I know.
Nice.
Welcome to the open world.
Sepia.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
The controversy.
I know. You have a lot of comments in your head too. I'm not gonna say
It
them
seems
either.
those who set up the pensive and the path to both wanted someone with your ability.
Yeah, so far I don't really see what all the controversy is about.
Come. We have a sorting
Just
ceremony
wait.
to get to.
It gets worse.
Wait till you get to the camps.
That's people's main complaint. When you get to the university campus, where's the
It's
blacks
like, bro,
only
you did-
dormitory?
Bro, you didn't finish the word. Campus, not camp.
Okay, yeah, they have the actual Harry Potter music and shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm pretty impressed with how it looks.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
The gameplay a little less so.
So
Yeah,
far,
this is-
yeah.
If I had to be 100% honest, like made by the same people who made Arkham, like, well, I don't see
Just-
any punching.
Just wait for that
Where's the
counter
punching?
button. Yeah. But I enjoyed
Shut out
Arkham's
that goal.
combat.
I do, like I said, I know that the combat does get pretty out there
Yeah,
later
I'm just-
on.
I'm just
but
talking
right
shit.
now, yeah.
It's talking shit. But yeah.
But I heard that the combat in this game gets extremely complex, like stringing together different types of magic.
Stealing mechanic?
Oh,
Stealing?
where you take people's wallet, like you hold them at gunpoint.
I
No,
guess
no,
in this
no.
case it'd be at one point.
No, you just send out a tweet with an owl and it cancels them. But
You want to get cancer? Give me a shit.
You think there'd be more owls flying around
It's
at
the
this
sorting
point?
ceremony. I'm no expert, but
And a lot of bird shit.
that seems more appropriate.
What?
Now,
She didn't consent to that,
as soon
white
as I
man.
can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
You,
Thank
me,
you.
and whoever has to clean up that mess.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Why is there all this blood in this smushed up goblin? Oh, it's the hat to talk shit.
Not good enough to be in
Oh god, why is
Oh,
it?
jealous.
what the fuck is happening?
Black.
The hell?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Yeah, your stream took a shit.
Okay.
Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
Yeah, it just literally went to crap.
Complications.
Hey guys, guess what?
It seems the goblin
Okay, that
now
seems
has
fine.
gone.
Oh, that was all
I
about.
get it.
Rumors fig, and I'm rapidly losing
The game
whatever
tricked
patience
us.
I
Okay, I
had
see.
Left.
What?
It loaded all the anti-Semitic
we
stuff now.
might still be able to get you sorted this
It was in the
evening.
game before, now it is.
Just terabytes of data just loaded in.
I'll be in touch.
You guys are having such a good time, huh? Wait. Why did Harry Potter appear? Why is he so racist?
Dude, this is legit making me want to buy this game now, for real.
I actually thought that was Harry Potter right there.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Ronald Weasley.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
That's the biatch.
Her cape went through the chair. Bullshit game.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Did she consent to this, man? Like, what is this game with
Come
no
here
consent?
with
This hat needs to calm the fuck
preferences and
down.
preconceptions.
Bro, this hat needs a little bit of
Certain
agitate. Come on, control yourself.
expectation.
Oh, we get some dialogue choices here. Let's go with some exploring.
I can't wait.
Or-
Yo,
or-
where?
Looking
What the
forward to
fuck?
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be
I like how the
gleaned
face
by
looks like
having
a
an
people game.
adventurous
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
But your professors have a great deal to teach
Starts
you as
telling you it's Halloween.
well.
Sandy Claus
I
flies in the background.
wonder-
Try to kidnap him.
I detect
Get that sad a
something in
bitch.
you. A certain sense of... what is it?
He seems kind of pedo-y or creepy.
Matt.
Alright, what are we gonna go with here?
Well, the game doesn't work because you can't pick all of them because by default she has all of them. But
Yeah, proud. I don't see strong or proud in there. There's daring, curiosity, loyalty, and ambition, but there's no proud.
I was a curiosity. These people always want to explore children, so
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
you've been to
Perhaps you
Epstein
belong
Island.
in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. The fuck to Ravenclaw.
Wait, accept house or shoot? Okay, so you get to pick the house you want to be in. You don't just assign
Pretty
it?
much.
That's the whole point.
Well, according, at least from the movies, like the sorting hat just kind of puts you more or less where you feel like you're best gonna feel like you want to go. What?
Yo, you feeling a little Slytherin? Like, here's my suggestion. You feeling like a little complete asshole? A little bit of a douchebag? I'm suggesting you go to Slytherin.
Basically, it's
Oh, you
that's
feel
where
like
you want to go.
picking flowers and shit, huh? Well, I suggest wasting your time.
Oh god.
Are you gonna accept that house? I don't know. I don't know shit about the houses. I don't even know what house Harry Potter is a part of.
Well, Harry's in, what was it?
Gryffindor?
Yeah, that's a Gryffindor. There's Gryffindor, there's Hufflepuff, which is all like the fairy game that you think it is.
It sounds gay.
Ravenclaw Ravenclaw is more the intelligent, like, I guess, pompous route, and Slytherin seems more like evil and mischievous kind of route.
Dark Jedi.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, whatever. Let's go with Ravenclaw.
No, you should go with Hufflepuff. You fucked up.
Oh my god. What is with my stream?
See? You didn't go Hufflepuff. You could have been woke, but you decided
You
to go broke.
belong in Ravenclaw.
I'm just gonna close my
God, yo, her smile is just.
She looks like an old woman trapped in a young woman's body who happens to
She does. What is happening?
Jesus.
Oh, and one
I have
more.
no clue.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season
You
has
know
been cancelled.
Partial gameplay.
Okay, let me try not streaming the
On
or sharing
Discord?
the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Looks a little fucked up still.
Yeah, it's looking quite fucked up. Well, actually, no, yeah, it's fucked up.
Really?
No, it seems stabilized. Don't know if it's because of the stream. But your Streamlabs, are you streaming in performance mode or you're capturing the video there too still?
What do you mean in performance mode?
Well, you know you can see your stream in Streamlabs?
Yeah.
If you right click on the window, there's something called performance modes, which makes it so that you don't see it, so it doesn't suck up as much system resources.
Oh, okay. Preview is disabled in performance mode. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So that won't suck up as much resources when you're streaming.
So I'll at least put that back on so you
Okay,
can see
shit.
it.
So you had like 3 streams going at once there.
Basically, yeah.
That's ambitious.
It's quite uncommon for
I mean, it was
students to
fine
begin
up
as a
until
fourth year.
just now.
Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure.
But I also had my browser open. What?
Have you ever seen this channel
the
called
entrance
It's
to the
Pearly
Ravenclaw
Things or just
common
Pearly
room.
Things?
I have.
Yeah, I know her.
You know, there's a there's a
won't be
person
much
named
help, I'm
Auntie.
afraid.
Or Auntie.
Yeah.
This sort of thing.
Yeah.
Dad is currently playing as Auntie.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Face disturbs me. It's not bad graphics, it's just the face disturbs
Well
me.
done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Professor
Sleep well.
Weasley.
Fuck you, bitch. I'll start class when I want to. You don't tell me what to do. Reparations! No, I'm kidding.
You know what year it is? It's 2023. Oh, thank God. There's still people who tell me what year it is.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Seems everyone went to school.
Everyone dipped. And they're like, ew, who's this darky in the room? I'm kidding.
Yes, I
That's
thought
gonna get
we were
you
all gonna
banned,
play
PT.
Oh, I'm going upstairs. Okay.
Wow, why are you segregating yourself, bro?
Well, this way.
Okay.
Those nights are like, where the fuck you going?
That's actually quite cool. I like it. Oh, what the
I
fuck?
suppose some introductions
Run
will
out
help.
to play. Who's that?
Hey,
One
no clue.
moment.
Harry
What's
Potter
this?
wannabe?
What is this?
Henry.
Someone threw a dung bomb.
A dung bomb.
Get out of here.
With all
Wow.
that magic,
wasn't
that's what you
quite
came
the
up with?
reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm
Well,
over it,
I
by the
already
way.
hate this guy.
You seem downright calm next to some of these characters.
And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I hate the character, but you gotta give it to the voice actor. He committed to it. Oh, okay. I was like, yo, PT's just... Oh, he's not addressing the game.
Get out of here! Get out!
Stop playing these fucking games!
You tell me what to do. Get out of here!
Why are you playing that transphobic game?
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Well, if their goal is to make punchable characters, this is definitely one of them.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
Oh, racist.
That is not
How do you feel
that...
about this, Wasim?
I don't know why we have to be the butt of every joke.
Well, I'm...
Like, we don't all sound that way,
too much
WB.
Well, except for stars like Sirius Canopus Vega.
What's with that fucking nose, huh?
I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly.
Sounds like a mix between
It's
Indian
nice
and
to meet
Irish.
you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Indian and
yes.
Irish?
So
A little
much to
bit.
be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and
Something
night sky
about the
above
open
tower.
air.
It's
Like, I don't know.
invigorating.
This is something
You will
Irishy
adore
about it.
astronomy. Professor
Yeah, a little
Shaw
bit.
is incredibly knowledgeable.
It's like, bro, make your best Indian accent. Okay, how do I sound there? Okay, a little more Indian.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is
It's
required
like this
for
guy
all
was
fifth
meant to
years.
have like an
You will
accent, so
be
he shows all.
enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed
I'll be
of.
very pissed off if I
I
look up his
suppose I'll
voice
see you
actor and
in
he's not
class
Indian.
then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Wow.
Well, at least I hate
You're
the
like,
guy.
when I see you, I'll get you an Irish car bomb next time.
That's not right either.
Comes up with Guinness and all his booze.
I want him to
Damn,
be
he has a huge bottle of Bailey's and a Guinness.
Place he'll be happy.
This guy knows how to party.
But I can't seem to find it.
See this?
Great
They're
golden gobstones.
breaking the glass ceiling.
want him to
The
thrive
Asian chick's a
here.
vegetarian.
Golden gobstones.
Fuck.
My own little
Doesn't need
expression.
dog. See?
I bought this Dittany seedling from home, and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't
These
it?
people make it too
So
easy to
much
pick on
healing
them with
power
their
in such a little
stupidities.
plant. I've a
It's
bit
always
of a
fucked up.
thing for
I find
plants,
that
as you
games
can
always
see.
try so hard to be woke that they
Pleased to
end up
meet
being
you.
stereotypical.
I'm Samantha.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in
Like, at least the
Wooden
movies of Harry Potter, everyone just sounded English.
Looks like someone's been
Yeah, pretty
studying
much.
up on their potion making.
Yeah, why doesn't she sound Asian, huh?
Fig told me about
You know? This one is like, oh yeah, she's Asian, so she clearly has to sound Asian.
Why
Let's
didn't
do
she?
it.
Why didn't she bring
Yeah,
a plant to the
sound-
desk and me love you long time plant? You know?
Teaches about theory. It seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Why do you have wand in your hand?
Oh, that's perfect.
I don't know. I find they're trying so hard to like
Professor Fig does
be
know a great deal
inclusive with their
about
whatever.
different forms of magic.
Well, I
I'm
hope
pretty
he
okay
told
with
you
everyone
about
just
more
having the
than
same accent. Just
Wiggenweld.
they look different.
You've
To
lots
be
to
fair,
catch up on,
like the
I'm
movies.
sure.
Whatever.
Nice talking to you. Fuck this bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it.
Oh, nice,
And I
garlic.
don't think Professor Sharp, our potions
it's Garlic
master,
Jr..
cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Oh shit! Did you know that the cracked out people
It was
actually
nice
made a
to meet you,
website
Samantha. Good
to
luck with
track
your
who's
Disney.
playing this game?
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your
Yeah,
first
like whoever's
day.
streaming it, they're gonna put your name in a list so they can dox you and shit like that.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
You know, it
You'd
would be
best not
good
keep her
punching some
waiting.
people in the face.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
No, it needs to come back. Public
Punching people in
executions.
the face. At least punching people in the face. Like they go around as like blah blah blah. Like they start threatening people for playing a
I
video
trust
game.
you're
I
ready
believe
for
that
your
they should
first day at
supply their
Hogwarts?
address
I've been dreaming
and
of
then
this day
supply
for a
their
long
face.
time.
Do you
So I
know
can supply my
Well,
what's her
you
name?
are
Girlfriend
here.
reviews.
Make the most of it.
No.
You only have one
She's a
first
chick
day
that
at
basically her
Hogwarts.
boyfriend plays a lot of video
Now, in
games,
light of
and she
your
watches all the
unique
games that he plays,
situation,
and she reviews the
joining us
games
as
from
a
her
fifth
perspective
year,
as a
You'll
non-gamer.
need to catch up with your classmates. and not
It's a
fall
unique
behind.
channel. It's a nice idea, and they were
Especially as
streaming
you'll be expected
this
to
game.
complete your OWLs
And
at the end of the year.
they're not.
OWLs.
They're not. They don't address
Owls.
the social
Yes,
political
your
climate at
ordinary
all.
wizarding
You know,
level exams. They will
0%. They
determine
don't
what
get
type
involved in
of
that
career
conversation.
you
They just
have
play
when you
games and
leave
talk about
here.
them. That's it.
After much
And they were
discussion
getting
with the
so much
headmaster
hate.
and the
How she
Department of
broke down
Magical
on stream,
Education
started
of the
crying and
Ministry,
saying
we've
she can't
devised
do this, and she
something
left.
extraordinary to ensure your success.
That's how vile these people are, man.
This is why I want to challenge them so hard. Just don't cancel me. You know what I mean? Like canceling somebody is the most pussyish and easiest way to do something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just miss back in the day with that whole.
That's I don't get how they figure it's a win to just ruin somebody's day because they just generally want to be curious about something or see what the game is all about, or see what something is all about just in general.
It's almost as if people should mind their own fucking business.
You would be
Yeah, no
wise
kidding.
to
Yep.
take full advantage
Like
of
imagine.
Like if you want to cut your dick off, go ahead and do it. Don't broadcast it and force it on other people.
Pretty much. Don't be telling kids shit. Blah blah blah.
Thank
They're
you,
kids.
Professor, but
Like you're,
You know?
like you're a terribly insecure person that's making the world a worse
Perhaps
place.
seeing it in action.
What's
Bullshit,
fucked
I
up?
agree.
What's fucked up is that we're
Walk
encouraging
with
it.
me and we shall put it to the test.
Like think about it. Think about the fact that WB did not send copies of this game to certain
way.
organizations because they know they wouldn't review it in a
guide
positive,
will
not a
give you
positive light, but they wouldn't give it a
opportunities
fair
to
chance to
practice
review,
your
right?
magic and educate yourself
Companies
about
are doing
wizarding
that.
law.
Before Elon Musk took over Twitter, shit like this wouldn't fly. You know what I mean? Now people can openly critic shit on Twitter, but on Facebook,
I certainly would have
YouTube, you got to be careful what you
appreciated
say.
something like the field guide when I
Even
was
on Twitch to an extent, if for some reason Dear Lady decides to review our streams, like we're getting banned.
What's that?
No, I was saying,
Why don't
even on
you
Twitch,
cast
to an extent, you can't even
Revelio
say
on
what
this
you want.
bus?
Because if we get reviewed, like we can get banned for the commentary we're providing right now, also. What I find strange is that they won't see the irony in the fact that how we're pointing out things that they point out all the time, you know? And it's just, yeah, we're making fun of you, but at the same time, it's like, this is what you are. It's
No, I agree. It's whack. Unfortunately, that's just how it is at this
Clever,
point
isn't
because
it?
they've established themselves.
Keep your eyes open.
I
There's
just-
not really any other contenders.
I just can't wait for these fucking
Inside
kids to
and
grow up
outside.
and realize, like, when they're in their 20s and shit, or maybe even older, in their 30s, and they're like, ooh.
We fucked up.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Oops.
What's sad is that, you know, they might turn to the older generation and say, why didn't you guys stop us? Like, we tried.
Remember that guy punching people in the face? He tried.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, this is like basically all the spells and shit you get.
Yeah, it's your skills tree.
Stupefy.
It seems somewhat basic. Like, not too complex. Like, you can't, like... Okay, like, right now you have that one that's already active. What is it? Luminosa or whatever?
Lumos, yeah.
But if you go on the actual... is there levels to it, or... No, okay, it's just an ability. You unlock it and that's it.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's some way to unlock it and available this. Probably through leveling up or just learning different spells and whatnot, but cool.
No, but I was wondering if, like, you'd have Luminosa level 1, level 2, level 3, where, like, right now it just provides light, and if you were to, like, level it up, it could also turn into a weapon, you know? Like a flashbang or some shit. I don't know.
Now here's Avada Kedavra.
Oh, okay.
That's basically the one that kills you.
I firmly believe that you should use that spell on everybody you see.
Once I unlock it, I definitely will. Right now I can't. Which is poo-poo.
But all joking aside, I think WB
No time to waste.
kind of knocked it out in the park
Classes
with this
to
one.
attend.
Like, if they're not making Arkham games and they're making this, I get it, you know?
What? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep going with this trick. Oh, you really can't even aim at her?
I wish they had some
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can.
commentary. Like, could you not?
If she slaps the spell away or something.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Cool. So I guess this is your way of getting around here. Central Hall. Okay.
I like how the guy was explaining earlier that this season of Quidditch has been cancelled. It's like the game's way of saying how, yeah, until we have DLC, there won't be Quidditch in the game. Oh wow, that's a decent like loading screen for SSD.
Yeah.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart
Looks
of
like
the
Grand
Hive,
Central Station.
our King's Cross Station, so to speak.
But I love it when they put this much
That
detail
should
into
be
games,
all
man.
for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume
Right.
Professor Fig has his reasons for
Stay
keeping
out
the
of my
details
law.
to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been
Professor
burning.
Fig.
Yes. You seem to have
Frig?
provided our new fifth year with a solid
Professor
foundation in the basics
How
of
long are you guys gonna be out
spellcasting.
for?
I'm afraid I
might be
can't
getting
take all
off
the
in like
credit
another minute or
there,
two,
Professor.
actually.
Yeah, I'm actually
They've
gonna
a rare
go ahead and
aptitude for
end the
magic,
stream right
it
now
seems.
because we're
Well, I'm just glad you.
it's
wrote
early
it
game,
down
right? So
in
it's just a
one
lot of
piece.
cutscenes and explaining
Perfectly
the
good
story in the
boats and
game and where it's gonna
carriages to
go.
Hogwarts, and you
Yeah,
chose
pretty
to
much.
fly in the path of a dragon.
I mean, I can
I
go on
wouldn't
a little
say
bit
I
more
chose
later,
the dragon's
like if we
path,
pick
Professor.
this up again at some point.
Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.